Serpent. This is session number 2, entitled The Essence of Lightning. At the end of last session, the group had failed in the acquisition of the Fang of Nariel and was returning back to Marcheshvan, where they started off in the first place. But before making it back to the ports of Marcheshvan, the captain of the Grand Rambler seems to pause for a moment and stare skyward. Everyone on the ship hears a voice of Maluriel Aristotle clearly in your head. Shard, redirect to the island of Makar in Dragon's Bay. Assist Imelda Amidon in destroying the Blackstone binding a dragon source there. Make haste. Most of you would recognize that this is the spell Sending, being utilized to communicate a message to you. The captain changed tack and his crew set sail towards the Fated Isle. As you approach, you can see that it is covered in forests, but the pervasive nature of the wilds of dragonkind can be seen all throughout. The captain offers the rowboats as before. You take them to shore, easy enough. Jub stays on ship for some reason, who knows, but will remain on the deck of the craft there. It's not too hard for you to row to shore. You have proven yourself decent rowers as of last session. After an hour of carving your way, carving a path through the dense jungle of Makar, you do come across a clearing where the scattered ruins of a dragon city lie. Nearby stands a 50-foot high wall built of stone blocks. The towers of the wall, along with the rest of the settlement, appear abandoned. In the center of the wall's tower is a massive opening. The towers is a massive opening where an impressive gate must have stood long ago. In the center of the clearing is a massive black stone obelisk. You meet with Imelda Amidon, an elf mystic, who explains the Blackstone obelisk binds a dragon spirit to this place, the former ruler of the island of Makar. She has prepared a ritual to extract the essence of the dragon and destroy it. During the ritual, she will be entranced and totally vulnerable, and she expects the operation will draw the attention of the servants of the Serpent when she begins. The air is thick with humidity. The east and west of the clearing is dense with jungle, along with the path you came in from the south also being dense with jungle. Miasma lingers to the north of you, over the settlement, or rather ruins of such settlement, making travel north risky and a mystery to be sure. You don't have much time though. You have time to move the resources about and place them to help in your immediate defense. You do know that Mary, the associate of Imelda, is present and has been kind of gathering things about, explaining a bit to you, not knowing too much more than you, only having been here for maybe a couple hours prior to your time here. But that said, what you would want to do at this juncture, and I'm giving you an in real life time limit, and you can definitely stop that clock whenever you want if you feel like you're ready. But I've given you resources, objects and such, to move about the area and basically manipulate defense. You don't know exactly where your opposers, if any, are going to come from. However, Mary would be able to tell you that there have been sightings of orcs in the settlement to the north, and also in the woods around the area. And it is known that orcs serve both masters, just as most creatures in the world. They haven't really fallen to a side. And based on their presence here, it's probably easy to assume that they are servants of the Serpent. And that said, I'm leaving it to you. She is in the course of her ritual, not a longer ritual, and the real lifetime clock will start at 8:30. If we haven't agreed on anything regarding the defenses, I will start fighting you anyway. Okay, so table is yours. What would you like to do?
we have until 8:30.
If you don't get to something like a decision by 8:30 in real life, I'm just gonna go and fight you. Is what I was saying.
Oh,
Okay, so we only have so many crates. I know somebody was thinking about using Shape Earth to make a ditch.
Yeah, that would be not. That would take a while.
How long?
6 seconds to move 5 feet of earth, so I can displace it.
Make a nature check.
This is right here. Nature. 12.
So the soil that you're standing on is very loose, and you believe that even moving it, shaping it in that way, it will fill in. Mainly because you feel like you're standing on top of a reservoir of tar and crude, which you can actually see pools of which bubbling up nearby. If you shape earth to dig a ditch, you'll be digging pretty much into soft or dirt, which will fill in itself after a cavity is formed. So
Okay.
So why don't you create a ditch and let it fill in with tar?
it won't fill in with tar, it'll fill in with earth that's being pushed into that space by the tar underneath it. So
Can we use
you
Shape
can,
water to manipulate tar?
no, it's tar, not water.
are these pools of tar or water?
Tar.
So I just also wanted to throw up a spell that I have in case that might be helpful. Takes 10 minutes to cast. If it's possible to make some sort of a trap.
Okay.
I mean, this could be a gate, right? You could rebuild the gate, maybe.
No, you don't have that much time. The ritual will be completed in about an hour, 2 hours. So,
I think the tar is definitely a resource we could make use of. I mean, maybe we could even just like put it on, I don't know, maybe put it on the barrels so that if they overrun the defenses, we could just light them and abandon them.
That's an option. We could also dip all of our crossbow bolts into tar, the tips, and they could be on fire.
One thing I can do is I can cast plant growth, which as an action it basically just makes double difficult terrain with things growing up from the like grass and all that. So it'd be basically for every 5 feet of movement it would take 20 feet. So it would slow them down tremendously.
How much area can you cover with that?
1 second, I'll throw it up for you guys. Plant growth. 100-foot radius centered on a point. Comes to
Okay, that's pretty good.
And I can cast that multiple times using up to 3rd level spell slots if I want. Create multiple areas in front and behind.
Alright, so when we see where the bulk of the force is coming from, you can make that appear underneath them?
make another nature check, by the way, there too.
Yep. See if I roll that. 14.
Not terrible. So you would note from what you've seen of the orcs that have been seen present, they are capable of forest walking. So you're pretty sure that the difficult terrain presented by natural growths, similar to a druid, will not hinder them in any way.
Okay, so that's out, guys.
Good old solid crates are a pretty good barricade, but yeah, you don't think that natural terrain is going to inhibit people who live out here in the jungles. It'd be like, somebody who lives in a city, and then you put them in a city, and they're like, I have no idea what to do. Yeah, you're just more of the same, really.
Okay.
Like, we have to also have to decide if we want to use the crates as they are now to, narrow the main roadway, or maybe, place them in choke points like here, so if we have orcs coming from the forest.
Well, real quick, the main roadway, just off of screen, it's just jungle. There is a small path that you have all cut through, but there's really just a bunch of trees and jungle. The fact that there's still a path showing present is probably due in part to the nature of the soil here. Not
Okay, so so essentially this tree line doesn't actually have a gap in it?
Correct.
Okay, with that being
So-
said, you want to make, close these choke points then?
Yeah, it's not. It sounds like they can come from any direction from out
Yeah,
of the
so we might
trees.
as well close the choke points we can. If you put a barrel like here, that means the orc either has to climb on top of the and over, or wade through tar, which I don't think they would. So it gives us,
Yeah,
it'll slow them.
it would probably lead to the box, either destroying it or jumping over it. Yeah, and just so you know, the small crates are about 5 feet wide and they're about 4 feet high, which is why they require the athletics check that they require. They block pretty much most sight through it and over it, as 4 feet's kind of a different. It's 3/4 cover effectively, but just to simplify life, it basically will block any line of sight through it. And then on the opposite side of that, the larger crates are about 6 feet high and are about 8 to 10 feet wide, and are a bit more sturdy. Look like they're made out of hardwood instead of just planks of exterior wood.
You guys can see
Yeah.
what I'm getting at here. Like,
Yeah,
block-
that's a good. I like that strategy, Steve.
Real quick question, sorry, one before I forget this, I just want to make sure it's out there. Anybody here of Elvish or Fairy or Fey origin?
Is
Eladrin?
Saturn Fey?
Satyrs or Fey?
Yeah.
Okay. And I've got 2 elves. Anybody else? No? Okay. For the duration of every engagement here, you have +1 to your attack rolls and +1 to your saving throw rolls.
Okay. Could we adjust that now?
Well, you just keep it in mind.
Okay.
You can adjust it for this thing, but you want to change it back. It's not permanent.
Okay.
But do we know why? Is it like some aura she's giving off?
You can make a nature roll, but based on the druid's rolls, I'm going to tell Tim anyway. Tim, you would know that this island is very closely associated to the Feywild. It
So
feels like it is a gate location. Basically, it exists on both sides.
Okay.
To attacks and saves, right?
Correct. And it's
Not
That
ability
includes
checks.
damage?
no, just attack rolls and saving throw rolls.
Sounds good.
So these 2 shacks on either side, are
Yeah.
they actually there?
They are, and when we get into the actual fighting of it, I will be closing them off with sight blocking. For now, since you're in the planning stage, I'm leaving them open so you can see the whole map. But when we get into the mix,
Interop wants to go. He wants to go through each of them and just sort of like toss the place, see if he can find anything useful.
sure, everything that's been useful has already been found. And another note there, Mary would actually have 6 potions of healing and 1 potion of superior healing that you have tossed in this location.
Okay. I would pass those around as needed.
6
Whoever.
regular, 1 superior.
I'd say everybody just gets 1 regular, and then whoever our most melee heavy guy is gets the superior as well.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Wait,
So that
what?
means we're gonna need it.
You have a
And so the magical crossbows fire automatically, so we don't need to worry about people being mounted on those. So we could actually, if we create some sort of wall with the crates, we could create a firing line just by putting magical crossbows on them.
I'm gonna be
so-
stupid here for a second because again I did plan for there to be a Chris, but he didn't show. I will find some way of punishing him, possibly in real life via paddles and the like. But I'm putting Jub on the board. Who wants control of him?
Sure.
Okay.
He's probably just gonna be firing a crossbow.
No.
Okay, so I guess Jub should get the potion of superior healing.
I just looking at what I have for you tonight. Not having a frontline fighter is probably a bad choice.
Alright, so he's not on crossbow. He's got to be a big boy.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do.
I
a
can
little-
make them super big too.
I kind of built the encounter for you because I love you so much. If you watch this eventually, and I just want you to
Okay.
know I'm sad that you're not here.
So I also wanted
yeah,
to mention that I have polymorph, and so I could polymorph one of you into something cool like a stone golem or
No,
a small gold dragon or something like that.
no, I don't think that's accurate.
Why not?
Hold on.
It is. a young gold dragon, a young red dragon, a stone golem, I could call him. Do that. Let me
Now,
throw up
never
the
mind
spell.
the fact that I'm
Some
rearranging
golems are
stuff.
CR10, yeah. Well, a quick note: you will understand that being polymorphed into a shape does change their mental statistics. They have the same personality,
Oh.
but they won't be smart. So if you turn them into a stone golem, great. They have 3 intelligence.
Oh, okay. Well, the dragon could be cool.
Sure.
It's an instant hit point gain. You know, it's like the ultimate wild shape.
So also, I have a Staff of the Woodlands. So best thing I can do from here, I could awaken a tree nearby to become a treant for us, to give us another body, however long it
Yeah,
actually
that's
lasts.
awesome.
Yeah, that'd be
And
great.
then I could also then, once I've done that, I won't get any benefits of it for like spell attack rolls, which could be issue, but I can also turn it into a 60-foot tall, 5-foot diameter tree, to serve as
Yes.
another place to block if we so chose.
Cool.
Which line do you pull the treant from? The left, the right, or the bottom?
Let's go. I guess what you guys think bottom's best, just because that's where we think they're coming from anyway, or
Well,
that's
it's going to be
less
in the
likely to be.
engagement. It won't be able to stand out in the trees and do anything. It's very dense jungle. You really can't attack anything that's adjacent to you, or do anything of use. So if you're creating it, the reason why I'm asking that question is if you're going to try and march it into the clearing, if you chose left or right, it would be walking through tar, and it wouldn't be able to pass. So
Okay. So
now
should
that I've
we-
told you the game, you're pulling it from the bottom.
Okay.
If you're doing it.
Yeah. Well, I'll use 5 charges to do it, and I'll just be there to like, knowing the tar and that potentially could be an issue. It would be standing kind of there, guard to like move things go nearby to attack the
1
nearest
second.
thing.
Well, who's moving the boxes, and what exactly is the plan with this?
I was trying to talk and everybody kept talking, so instead of just wasting time and waiting, I was gonna move stuff around into what I thought would be a good arrangement, and then
I thought we already decided that.
You have control, Tim.
No.
So Steve had moved them around to a certain spot.
Then I apologize for undoing all your hard work.
No, I don't. I want to know what your line of your train of thought was with this strategy.
So we're basically going to create like one really heavily defended front that we think is going to be the one that's probably going to be seeing the most bodies coming at it. And so basically what we're going to do is we have a really solid line here at the front. We have these magical crossbows that function automatically, and then we have didn't we have 4 of those magical crossbows?
3. 3 magical crossbows and 2 regular light ballistas, and then
Okay,
2 large crates and I believe we're missing some small crates. There should be 6.
yeah, there is.
There's 6.
So basically, these crates on the outside, that's basically put the crates on the outside and put one of the automatic crossbows on it, so it has like a really good open
You
field
cannot
fire.
put one of the ballistas or the crossbows on a crate. It will not
Okay.
stand.
Okay.
It needs the whole width to span out and touch ground. And yeah, if you put it up on a crate, it'll basically not sit correctly.
Okay.
So yeah,
Um,
out the window. But I will point out too,
Justin,
during combat, crates will not be able to be moved unless you take the shove action. If you take the shove action, you can move it equal to half your speed as if you were grappling it and push it in a specific direction. Think box puzzles from video games. Ballistas
gotcha.
and crossbows are different. As an action, you can fire it, but as your move, if you're adjacent to it, you can move it with you up to half your speed as if it were grappled. And anyone can do that. So the opposition can grab your crossbows and ship them away from you if they wanted.
So my concern about this layout, Chad, is that we're putting we're betting heavy on them coming from the north, and if they don't, we're kind of screwed.
Yeah, remember, there isn't like a quote unquote like a front. It's they can come from any direction.
From
You
the
can have guys
trees,
coming
from
from
anywhere.
here, from here, from here, here, here. So if
Yeah,
you
I'm
think
aware.
they're not only going to come from here.
No, I
If we
just
get a heavy force coming from down here, all of our crossbows are now line of sighted behind boxes and they can't be
Oh, I
fired.
know. This isn't the final.
Sure. And I think
This
Steve,
is the final thing I had in mind.
just to chime in and get it back to I think where Steve was going with his initial idea was if you can actually block off an entire avenue of entry, that means that's one less place you have to look. I believe was Steve's reasoning with putting the big
Like
box in
essentially
the bottom
to
corner.
make choke points, funnel them in such a way that they only grab a box. Like let's say we put this guy here. This means that this box either now needs to be destroyed, or we're gonna have guys squeezing through here, which is fine because what we do, you put a crossbow like here, and now these guys are gonna come nice and single file for us and get shot to ribbons. Or you put a shadow man right here, and as they walk through, I cut their knees off or something.
Their
Right.
whole body off.
Another thing I was thinking was basically using crates to create like obstacles and barricades between where the bad guys would be coming from and where our elf person is doing their ritual.
Yeah, and you can see the elf is currently placed next to the obelisk. She has 4 squares that she's technically in. Those 4 squares are off limits for placement. You can see that she's thrown salt down on the ground, and in preparation for the couple of hours beforehand, Mary, you've actually gone with her to go and find specific pieces. A bit of tar has been thrown into the circle as well. A lot of elements have been put into this casting that she's performing. And she's actually in the ritual right now as we speak.
Okay. Also, I mean, you guys all know we've served before that, like, maybe recently, though, I now have the ability to turn into elementals. So, I can do an earth elemental. He's kind of a big boy. He's large as well. Also, I can make, Jub, huge, so he takes up more space and deals more damage.
Pretty cool.
I think yeah, biomass mutation. Yeah, so we know that that also is a thing for him wading into the thick of it and destroying.
Steve,
Okay,
what do you
so
think
we have-
about the small crates?
No, I like this because gives us it'll at least at the very least it'll buy us time because if they destroy the crates, they destroy the crates, but it gives us a time to pepper them while they're doing so. Just need to find a good way to set up the crossbows that we get angles on them. I just don't want them to be destroying crates for free. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
John,
cool. Do
can the
we,
cross-
does anybody have torches?
Yeah, I have an explorer's pack with torches.
Same.
Cool. Can I get like 4 torches? I just want to light them and stick them somewhere so they're like nearby and I can just grab them and use them.
Sure.
You had a question for me? Go ahead.
Yeah. Do the ballistas swivel at all? Or what would it take to swivel them to make them swing on an angle?
So the aiming is not important. The direction that they are pointing is not important. They fire 360
Okay,
degrees.
okay,
They also
okay.
can fire upwards and downwards.
Cool. That's very cool.
To give you and Steve kind of an analogy, the ballistas are very similar to Atavian arbalists. The magic crossbows are kind of set up on a. They're floating in the air and kind of set above like a magical like stone hand, which is actually where the mount is set. And the mount is kind of set on a series of legs that have strange orbs at the bottom, which is why they can't sit up on top of something, and they can move around pretty easy, but they take a little bit of force to drag.
So do we have all the crossbows and ballistas where we want them, or are those? Are we
Well,
still trying to place those?
I'm getting you 4 torches. Hold on.
Could I make it? So which ones are the magic ones? The blue ones?
The blue ones are the magic crossbows. The green ones are the light ballistas. Correct.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have control of my shadow on this
If
map.
we put the
on.
light crossbows like in this direction, they can cover 180 degrees. Actually, more than that.
Those torches should be accessible by you now. You can move them around.
So wherever I decide to start this battle, that's probably where I'll end up putting the blue.
And just, you guys will be aware of this, but I'm going to be starting the battle hidden in one of these houses and then controlling my shadow directly. And just because it looks like it's daytime and
It is.
I just hate everything about the daytime, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have my shadow. He's going to be like sunk just with his essentially hiding in the tar pit.
That's awesome.
That's fucking sick.
Just with his head
Are you gonna
barely poking out.
Are you gonna arm his skin of evil, my bad guys? Son of a bitch. Just.
Is it possible for Tully to be up here on top of this? I have the boots of the winged boots.
Yeah, you can play up there.
Okay, and would that potentially give me a better vantage point for when they're approaching?
So the jungle is dense enough that you won't see anything in it unless it is colossal, like massive. So if like a huge dragon or something was marching across, just trundling across the countryside, yes. But if it's small through large or huge, you're not going to see it coming until
Got
it's
it.
there. It will give you a better avenue of firing line, but yeah, if you're going to be up there when we get to the combat, I will not flip the dynamic. That way you can actually see down and over buildings, and we'll just discuss for real quick. Those two buildings there, the wooden ones, they're yurts. Yeah. They're about 10 feet high. They have kind of flat-ish, kind of vaulted a little bit, probably like a good 10-degree angle up to a middle point, like a tent. But the walls are pretty sturdy, dark wood. And on your inspection and your flip of that, you would have noted that they are sturdy enough. They probably are a dozen times more sturdy than the crates that you have.
Let me see here. I have 20 arrows. I want to take probably about half of those. And if there's any like in these yurts, would I have found any like loose scraps of cloth?
Not really.
Okay.
There are a couple of bed sheets, I guess. You could tear them apart.
Yeah, I just want to take like 10 of my arrows, wrap the arrowheads in like some cloth, and then dip all that in a bunch of tar.
Okay.
So I have 10 arrows, so like just stick in a fire and then shoot at people.
Okay. Go ahead and just make me a, if you have it, a wood carving or leather making, or I think it's clothier's tools. If you have any of those kits trained.
I do not.
Okay. Go ahead and make a roll then. Let's call it intelligence, and we're going to do this with disadvantage. Okay.
Oh.
So, unless you have inspiration somehow. Anybody?
Nope.
Okay. So, those are pretty weighted arrows, so any shots fired with them will be made at disadvantage. And their range is halved for both increments.
I would put 10 heavy tar arrows.
Yep. Alright. So it's currently 8 o'clock. I was actually wanting to say that 3 minutes ago, but I got distracted. What you will note is as the ritual continues on, you're moving crates around, you're talking, treant. How long does that thing last?
It is a creature now that
It's just a lot.
It is my friendly companion for 30 days, and after that, as long as I treat it right, it chooses.
That's fine. The main thing is it doesn't have a duration. That's cool. So yeah, he's out and about, walking around, being cool, and yeah, that's the current situation. But you all start to feel the ground start to kind of shake and tremble beneath you as the ritual at the obelisk becomes a bit more intense. A note for the remainder of the combat and the session: any athletics checks or acrobatics checks will be made at disadvantage, no matter what they're for.
Shaking. Okay. The last thing I want to say for our strategy before we start, just because we don't know where their force are going to come from, can we each plan to like take cover a quadrant just so we get an idea? My shadow, or I guess I will, because I'm calling it. Well, I'll watch this side. Jub will watch here. If one person can watch over here, and I see Tully has eyes over here, and then obviously you guys can see the south, and I can see, or the north, and I can see the south. And oh yeah, we have a giant tree down here as well. So you don't have to put yourself right there, but just keep put your focus there to start. Yeah, you don't have to be standing in tar or anything.
Oh, let me check one thing too. Pass without trace. Because basically I can cast that for free, but I think there's a range. If if you have to be so close to me, then it's not going to necessarily work out. But
Chad, do you have activation over those torches I put on the map?
Only one of them.
Okay. Well, go ahead and move it where you want, and I'll get the other one set up for you.
Yeah, so I think
30 feet of view.
basically what I'll probably end up doing is at the start of the battle, I'll probably be carrying one with me. And I'll probably have the other 3 somewhere else. So
Should be good on moving those torches now.
yeah, probably put that one there and put this one like right here. Put this one over here, and just. I'm not gonna put a torch over there by our tree buddy. He might not like that. Put that one there.
Oh, John, just because it doesn't, if you wanted to randomly assign for one of my uncommon items, I did a bag of tricks. So if you just wanted to note a color, and then I'd probably pull 3 animals out to potentially serve as.
What are my options?
It's either gray,
Well,
rust, or
rather,
tan.
what's a is it a was a normal random? It's a D3.
D3, yeah.
Okay, so the number I pick is 2.
Okay, rust. All right, so I'm just gonna pull the 3 animals I can now. Just
What are
so
they?
I get. It's a 1d8
Okay.
to randomly
Just
pull out something.
Give me what you got, and I'll throw them on the board.
All right. 3, 8.
Slash roll.
I got a rat, a mastiff, and an owl. Real useful. No lion or brown bear for us.
Oh.
So
The owl can scout.
Again, you cannot see through the tree line, and anything in the trees is not going to have much vision. So
yeah,
it also isn't a familiar, so it can't report to you magically.
right. Unless I had speak of animals, which I don't currently.
Well, it wouldn't be able to go 100 feet and tell you, oh, I see a thing out here.
Right. It'd be like there, come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have all the crossbows and stuff where we want them? Seems like a pretty decent arrangement to me.
What's the... Hold on. I'm like looking at Jub right now and trying to see what I have to work with here.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
You were asking about the crossbows. If it's a
Right.
decent arrangement.
Tim, can you
I
move
was
your
just
stuff?
curious because no one responding.
Yeah, don't really know what the
Yeah.
best arrangement is.
Let's see, you can change if you want. I just put them where I thought looked good.
I think we should have. Let me see here. I mean, I like that crate being there to protect that, being there to protect our elf. And I think having the automatic crossbow somewhere where they have really large lines of sight. Maybe right there. Like,
You said we don't have time for rituals, right? We don't have 10 minutes.
I would say no.
Darn. Well, Jub can commune with nature, but he doesn't have time.
Do we is the idea that we want to try and be hidden ourselves so they don't know where we are when they first come in? Like our specific, or is it just we're just waiting for them to come and then we go out gangbusters? So.
That wasn't a question for me, you guys. Tim was asking you guys a question.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna hide. Like this location where I'm at right now, between a crate and a crossbow or a ballista. Like I'm probably gonna be hidden and waiting there.
I think that the characters that could easily hide should try to do so. I doubt that, for example, Jub will be able to be good at that.
Jub's just gonna stand out here looking intimidating as hell.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you can hide and want to be a sneaky guy, it's a good idea.
So okay, by this rock, and then I guess this is the other person within 30 feet of me. I'm just gonna cast Pass Without Trace through the staff for free. and then we just have a +10 on stealth checks, so we can try to be hidden when they first come in, so we're not initially
What range is that?
within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
And it's at time of casting, so you can't like walk in and now get stealthy. You would have had to been in and stay within 30 feet.
Yeah, no worries.
And then biomass mutation. Will let me just double check but I believe it's one action. Yeah.
Pass Without Trace is a concentration spell, and Biomass is also.
Right, yeah. Pass Without Trace would strictly be before combat starts, and then it's gonna drop
Got
the
it.
second I make jub, huge jub.
Yep. Okay. You got another 20 minutes technically, but it sounds like you're coming to a winding down point. Are we good to go, or?
I'm good.
I think I'm good.
As you kind of muster about and are finished placing stuff, you kind of wander to your points. Get ready. Real quick question: are you standing on tar?
Oh, I'm sunken into the tar.
Not you, Mary. Mary.
Yeah. That's
That is tar itself. There we go. There we go. Okay. So would we want to potentially have me turn into a fire elemental so that I can just set the tar on fire?
not right away. You don't want to set it on fire if there's.
Yo, make a
if it's
nature
on
make
fire, don't avoid it.
make a nature check real quick.
Alright. See this one yet? 14.
Smart enough. So you would know the tar's not going to go up as you're imagining it's going to,
Okay.
as it is not heavily fumey. What will happen
Okay.
is the torch will burn it and cause it to solidify in patches, and that solid matter will be on fire, but it will not be on fire.
fire.
It's not going to stop people.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Double checking, making sure after stating that if anything changes. Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay. So, nothing happens for a few moments. The jungle seems silent.
Oh wait, sorry. Quick stealth check.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I should probably do that too.
Yeah, if you are hiding, go ahead and make a stealth check for me then.
So
And
this
let's
will be
get those.
+10 from Pass Without Trace, so I got a 32.
Okay.
I got a 46 then.
I got a 31 unaided.
Somebody went raid. But anyways,
37.
so as stated, the jungle's silent, and so are you. Some more deadly silent than others. As you hear her nearing completion of the ritual, within the last few moments of it, you see shadows kind of moving about, and also you can kind of feel the presence of things watching you. Anyone who's kind of staring south can kind of see every so often some kind of jostle or movement in the trees some distance away, but nothing enough to kind of get a shot off or see anything for line of sight. You hear crashing of movements, though, and you are pretty sure that you're being assailed by the servants of the Serpent. As this begins to happen, you see Imelda kind of look to the ground and start whispering words to the ground, and you can see roots kind of come up out of the ground and grab onto her wrists and her feet, and the ground starts kind of pulsing heavier, making it even harder to move about normally. So as stated, everything moving around is disadvantaged. If you take the dash action, you have to make an acrobatics check, DC 15. If you fail that check, you fall prone. And you fall prone 5 feet into your run. So, that said, everything completed. As the ground begins to rumble and shake, she looks to the closest person to her, which looks like it'd be Chad's character, and says to Minres, I need 2 more minutes. And she kind of, her eyes start to roll into the back of her head, and as that's happening, she says, Cat, I'm gonna karate chop you, is what she said. She said, Cat, I'm going to karate chop you. And that is the name of the game. No, she says, protect me. And as she does so, you hear the battle cry of the servants of the Serpent. from the south.
Bum-ba-da-ba-ba, bum-ba-da-ba-ba, bum-ba-da-ba-ba.
Alright.
Roll initiative.
Okay,
That's a lot of orcs.
that's a lot of orcs.
Hold on a second, my sound's messing up.
So, one other thing is for my common item, I picked up the Cask of Tactics. So, I can choose to switch initiatives with one other person. If we think that's something if someone is, I'm last. So do we think I should go before anyone else? And biomass mutation will only last a minute, so if we need to do 2, it won't last the whole fight. I can hold off a second spell slot to recast it.
Let's see how he does.
You know, you could let me go first, and I can cast my big gun spell if that would help. Like I could do synaptic static.
Oh, sorry. Apologies. One
Only
other thing.
Switch with me.
Faye, it's not. I don't think it's going to matter too much. But your initiative's actually 1 higher. Okay.
How is a 28 rolled for initiative? That's nuts.
I have the alert feat, so I get a bonus to initiatives.
All right. So, descending. Everybody's on the board, right?
How? Can
I am not on
I'm
the
trying
board.
to roll
Oh, I am
initiative
on
for the
board.
Trant.
Okay.
I'm on the board.
Cool. Train will go on your initiative.
Okay.
All right. That is
Just so you
fine.
know, I'm gonna try to blast them. So if you get in there, you might get blasted.
Corfax, you're first.
All right. Just turn down the music a little bit. Yeah, I don't know how. Whatever. You need me to? I want to move up to this guy. Do you need me to do another stealth check, or am I just going to be hidden?
You're hidden until you do something that would be unhiding.
All right. So yeah, we'll move 30 feet.
Okay.
Just creeping along in the shadows, and then this guy has no idea I'm here, so we'll get him with the shadow strike.
Okay.
Let me just see. Do I want to? Yeah, I don't need these special strikes right now.
Did my music already stop?
I
there
don't
it
hear
goes.
music at all.
There it goes.
I hear it. It's great.
First
Okay.
attack, 18. I assume I have advantage because he doesn't on here.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that hits.
9, and then sneak. So 15 total.
So the shadow moves out of the tar, flies around, trailing it after it, comes around the corner of the scimitar, cuts into the throat of the orc, who drops to the ground. The others seem very focused on the obelisk and don't even notice the one on their right getting cut down.
I'm actually not in range to do another attack. So I guess I will. So for extra attack, can I dash and then do the second attack, or does it have to be sequence?
No, so if you're dashing during your turn, you need to declare that you're dashing at the...
Like bonus action dash.
Yeah, so what I'm saying to you is for this combat, if you are going to dash during your turn, it can't be decided later on. It needs to be decided preemptively, because you can fall over.
Okay.
So you can't just take a normal movement and then a bonus action dash.
No, because what I'm saying to you is dash doesn't give you 30 feet. It doubles your movement speed for the turn. So...
Okay, so I would have to do that first. Okay, good to know. They didn't even notice me though, so I don't even need to hide. Alright. Okay, then I'll end my turn then. Can't get in range for another strike.
Minrus.
I'm hidden. I'm gonna leave my torch where it is, and move from my hidden position to this heavy ballista or this light ballista over here.
Okay.
And take the ballista. I line up on somebody that looks tough.
So you would
And-
note that the orcs in question, they appear to be forest orcs, which means that they are fey creatures, not like mountain orcs, which are more dwarf-like. You will note that the ones on the left flank near the tree and the right flank near the shadow and box are of a very simple warrior variety. They wield the axes of the orcs. They appear to be servants of the Dark Star. Their axes look like they are made to cut down tree. And you can see that the leaders appear to be taller. Some sort of mutation or alteration to orcs that you're familiar with. They stand a good 2-3 heads taller than the standard orc. So a standard orc is about 6 foot, 7 foot tall. These are closer to 8 or 9 feet tall, and they wield very massive axes. These 4 appear to be also adorned in armor that looks like it's been crafted by Dragonborn smiths.
Then I'm gonna shoot one of them.
That's a good choice.
Am I hidden? Do I have advantage?
You would not be. You were hidden at the start behind the obelisk. I'll go ahead and give it to you because I gave it to him.
Okay. So
But you cannot perform a sneak attack with the crossbow, so or the ballista. It is not a finesse weapon, nor is it a normal standard range weapon. So, just real quick note on that one. Surprise, motherfucker!
yeah, I'm gonna, because basically after I fire this, I'm gonna use my bonus action to sort of hide behind the ballista.
That's fair. It's
So
blocking.
they see the shot coming from that direction, and if they look in that direction, all they're gonna see is Jup.
You'll note that the ballistas are blocking terrain, so. Yeah.
18.
If you're shooting at one of the primaries, that will hit.
Cool. Yeah, 26 piercing.
The bolt, a little more than an actual like heavy spear, goes launching out of the ballista out the front, slams into the shoulder of it. You can hear the splintering of armor as it digs through his arm, and you see him kind of shake his arm off as blood and like matter kind of fly out of his arm, and he holds the axe like with his other hand, angrily staring in your direction, while staring at the ballista's direction. That's your move. That's your action, and then bonus action duck, right?
Yeah, bonus action hide.
Give me that stealth. Currently, pass without a trace is still in effect if you are within 30 feet.
31.
Okay.
I'm just outside of it, but that's still a 31.
Okay, I see a 23. Looks like you rolled twice.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I didn't
30,
notice that.
33.
So,
But if you are just outside of it, 23. Okay, got it.
I mean, 23 is still pretty good.
Tully, up top, you can see down. Because you're at a 50-foot elevation, whatever the distance is, increase it by 0.25%. So 80 feet, that means you'd be at 100 feet distance, range-wise.
Yep. So what I want to do is I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern 5, 10. So like right around here
Okay.
to catch 2, 4. I can catch maybe 6 of them, the ones that are nearest to the echo.
Okay.
So let me just throw that up there.
Sure.
DC 17.
Okay. Let's see. So 6 of them there. We'll go with that. And it's a wisdom, right?
Yep.
All right. Looks like 2 of them will save, and 3 of them or 4 of them will be bogged. And in the order, it looks like it'll be these ones here.
Righty.
Okay. Oh wait, one more. Sorry. For some reason, it didn't click it when I clicked it. Okay. And then any movement or bonus actions from you?
No.
Okay. Jub's dexterity. What is
Steve.
Jub's dexterity?
Oh, his dex. He has a +2 to Dex, 15.
Okay. Then he'll go before the orcs.
Can he fire the crossbow while Minrus is there? Can they share, or...
It can be fired again. That's fine.
And if he has extra attacks, does he
No.
get to fire it twice or just once?
It's an action to fire the ballista. It is not an action to take the attack action to fire the ballista.
Okay, and then the orc who... There's one of these big leaders has like the spear like coming out of him, right? And he got hit?
Well, it passed through him, but yeah, there's definitely one that's bloody.
Which one?
Pinging.
Hit him again. $21 to hit.
Hits.
25.
Nice.
He falls. You'll note that on the ballista that has been fired, I've put in the green section on the token an 18, where there would have been a 20 to start. There are 18 bolts remaining for that ballista. Okay.
This firing, would you say that firing the ballista counted as like an attack?
It is your action to fire the ballista.
Okay, no, just, I want to know, I'm thinking about if I want to rage him now or wait.
It is not the attack action. It is making an attack. So depending on the wording of rage, yeah.
Yeah, it says if you haven't attacked a hostile creature. So I guess
That's
I
fair.
did attack a hostile creature.
Yeah.
Okay, so rage.
Okay. And for now, I'm going to alter your green block on Jub Jub. It lasts for 1 minute, right? Cool. Not counting the first turn. Cool. The green on you for Jub Jub will be your rage counter. All right.
Nice.
It'll go to the orcs. All right.
Time for cutting down some trees.
Yeah, oh, these axes are made for cutting down trees.
Just
Oh,
so you
no.
know.
Hold on. Remade ring.
What's gonna happen when I make Jump Jump?
I am wearing my cloak of elven kind, so perception check to see me are at 15.
Oh, it's fine. They're walking around your defense point, so they can see you. It's like, I'm trying to look like a ballista, but you're behind me. So yeah, I will probably hit Jub Jub with most of those. Though. All right.
He can take it, I hope.
Alright, I'll be making 2 attacks against the druid. Or not the druid, sorry, the she's a shaman. Miss and hit. Alright. She gets hit by the great axe or the battle axe of the leader guy. One of the 4. Then I will attack Jub Jub with an orc. Regular. 11 probably misses. I will say that the little orc does not see the cloaked individual behind the ballista from their current vantage point. But the Orog will. Oh, that rolled out loud. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Take 12 slashing damage. I'll make sure it doesn't roll out in the open again. So I can cheat to win. Alright. That's them, and then it'll go to Orc City on the tree. I'm actually going to move him. Oops. I put my wave marker onto the map as well. Ah, that's funny. So he's going to actually move there and attack the tree as well. So 2 attacks against the tree. 17 and 21 to hit the tree.
hits. Let me. Where's this character sheet?
If you click on the
17,
token,
21, yes.
yeah, if you click on the token, the blue number should be its AC. But yeah, that'll be 21 damage from the Orog total between those two attacks.
Okay.
And then the orcs will attack. Looks like only one of them hits. For 6 more slashing damage.
Cancel. Okay. Let's see if this can actually work.
Alright. This orc here will commandeer your...
Real quick, you said an additional 6?
Yeah. Should have been a total of 27 off the top there.
Alright, this is not updating normally, so I gotta pull the calculator.
Oh shit. Hey, I'm sorry. Could I use my uncanny dodge to have that?
I already settled it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, there.
Yeah, that's fine. So it'll be 6 damage for you. Your reaction is spent. So back to what I was saying. The orc over by the magical crossbow will commandeer it. It now acts in my favor instead of your favor.
How do you do that?
The last person who uses it, it counts as acting under their will. So anyways, I have to roll this out loud because you still have crossbows. So the shots against Jub Jub. That probably does it. He'll be taking a total of 14 damage. He's raging though, so he'll half the lot of it because he's a bear totem.
Yeah. So 7.
Alright. Let's see. I just forgot this guy here, but he'll just run across board to the tree. He can't... Oh, he can attack, actually. Because they have aggressive. They can move 30 feet as a bonus action. That's it for him. He missed. Okay. Mary. Mary Berry Biter.
Hey. Alright, Mary is going to see what I can do to try and help our elven friend, but first we shall move 1. Oh my, sorry. Roll20 is just really screwing me up right now with, like, going up and down. Alright. So I have to get 30 feet of Jub Jub. So, is this 30 feet? Yes. Okay. So, that's 5 feet of my movement. And then I shall cast Biomass Mutation to make him huge. Let me just re-click it.
Yep. So his current token positioning will be determined by the person who controls him. One of his spaces, one of the spaces that he controls, has to be that center point, the one he starts in, Steve. So you can move him however you'd like when he grows.
We just leave him like this?
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me move him for just
Like,
1
would the
second.
orc get shoved away?
Yeah. Okay.
So what bonuses do I get?
So you do an additional D8 damage. Your reach is increased by 5 feet. You have advantage on strength and constitution saving throws. That's it. It's basically like enlarged person, just 1 step larger.
Yeah.
Further beyond. What you're seeing now is my Goliath one.
And then, because it is, well, faster than me, I shall, though I think I would only have 20 feet anyway if I did it, I'm going to transform into an earth elemental and use my 2 wild shapes to do so.
Earth elemental large or no?
Large.
Okay. 1 second.
All about getting big, Tim.
Yeah. Thank goodness for bonus action wild shapes, right?
For sure.
Alright. And so now...
Your token will just remain where it's currently at, or you can keep it with your earth elemental form. That's fine too.
Okay, I do not have control of the
Yeah, it takes time there. Alright.
Sorry.
You wanna fight? I'll throw you out just like I threw Chris Edwards at. Oh, wait, you just left. He left
Okay.
me. Okay, so you should have control now.
So, and then they have 30 feet, but I have 25 feet. So, since I've already taken 5 feet of movement, I only have 20 feet left.
Correct.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Alright, and I'm just gonna. Alright, and that's, I believe that's my turn,
Cool.
except for now I have the Treant Buddy. And animate trees once per day. We're just gonna keep it simple for now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you could use that, but again, it's...
I just want to keep things simple and go for 2 slam attacks.
Sure.
So slam number 1 on this guy right here. Does a 15 hit
Yeah.
for 17 bludgeoning.
Which one again? Ping it again. Dead.
Alright, and then next we'll go for this guy here.
Okay.
20,
Damage.
21 bludgeoning.
Ping it again. Sorry, I didn't see.
I'm just going down the line, so that's
Okay.
right there.
Dead as well.
Alright, and yeah, since all the things I pulled out of the bag are useless, they're good.
Okay. On initiative 1, I need 2 people to make magical turrets attacks.
Um,
22 and a 15.
Okay. Damage for both.
11 on one, 15 on the other.
Alright. That'll kill the orc to the north against the shaman. Okay. And then also on initiative 1, my magic crossbow will shoot Jub Jub.
Guess he just takes it in the chest, like with an absolute unit.
Yeah, bounces off him. Right? Because his AC is
Yep.
pretty massive. Okay, cool. That's the bottom of the
Yeah.
initiative. Back to the top, Corpax.
Alright, so I will declare that I'm
Oh.
gonna make my shadow. I will
Sorry.
bonus action dash.
You hear more rumblings from the tree line.
Same tree line?
No. Tully, you'd be able to see them popping from just beneath you and across the way over by the house that Corfax is in. It looks like these are orcs similar to the warriors, but they appear to be traveling with blue worm drakes, which are blue dragons without wings, effectively. Small ones. Alright,
Got
Corfax.
it.
Alright, so bonus action dash, so just to make my shadow move more. 15 to get there. Stab. Yeah, you said I was still hidden, so...
No, you didn't hide again. You
said that after I killed this guy, you said these guys didn't even seem aware that it even happened. So what
Oh.
I not...
Right. But he's not. Again, the guy dying, not you being hidden. Sorry, apologies. You are not hidden.
Sorry, then I still... Yeah, I would have bonus action hid last
Oh,
round, then.
then you're hidden. Fine. Go ahead. The easier
I
passage.
will be.
The easier
invisible.
passage is for me to not argue. Go ahead.
10,
It's
15 total.
yeah, that'll kill him. All right.
Then use the rest of my movement, get up to that Orok, try to help Our Lady.
Okay.
And second attack,
Sure.
17 on the Orok.
Misses. Bounces off his armor.
Alright, I'm done.
All right. Minrus, you are still hiding. You are hidden from anything south of the turret. And the guys on the other side of the obelisk. But this one Orog knows you're there.
Nice. Okay. So I'm still hidden from that guy. That's good. That means I'll get sneak attack and advantage. I'm gonna use cunning action, disengage.
Okay.
You're gonna move up here. Let me see, knife fighter, 2 improvised daggers. One's gonna be the torch. One's gonna be a flask of oil.
Real quick question: which square is the crate in?
I think it's on the line. So,
It-
I mean, I could be there.
No,
I could be there.
Slide the crate into one of the squares. Sorry, I didn't make that clear, but I was everything else was fine. I just didn't see that one. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, okay. But yeah. So, dual wielding daggers, torch, and a flask of oil. Throw them both at the Orog.
Okay. Sure. Make a range dexterity. Make a dexterity roll.
Do you want me to just make some dagger attacks? Because they
No.
count as daggers.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. That's right. Dagger Master. Sorry. Apologies. It's been a while since we played. Go ahead and make some dagger attacks.
So yeah, we'll do. So that's gonna be 15.
Miss.
Or actually, hold on a second. So I was hidden from that Orog, so I had advantage, right?
Still a miss.
Okay, but I have Elvish accuracy, so I can re-roll one of them. I'm gonna re-roll the 10.
Roll a d20. Yeah, that'll hit.
So that's gonna be an 18 plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Just click the
that'll be a
damage.
22.
Yeah, click the damage
Yeah.
for the
And
other
then-
thing.
Okay, so that's gonna be 7 plus 21 plus an extra, what, D4?
I mean, it's just a regular dagger attack. There's no extra
I have
damage.
knife fire. Like,
No, that's fine. Oh, you threw them both at the same time. That's right.
I threw them both.
Got it. So we're looking
So
at
basically, a
29.
flask of oil explodes on him, now he's on fire.
Yeah. So the thing that most people don't really get about the flask of oil combo, it's not a thing that works. So yeah, he hits. There's a bit of fire on his armor, but he's not engulfed in flames. So yeah, he's probably not going to stay on fire because just like Firebolt,
That's fine.
he's not an unattended object.
Hold on. I mean, splash oil in the splash onto a creature within 5 feet of you, or throw it at 20 feet, shattering on impact.
Mm-hmm.
Range attack against a target creature or object.
Mm-hmm.
Target takes any fire damage. Target takes an additional 5 fire damage from the burning oil.
Right. I got that counted.
Okay, so
But they're not
wait,
set.
extra.
They're not set alight.
Okay. Well, I mean, if lit, the oil burns for 2 rounds and deals 5 fire damage to any creature that enters the area.
Enters the area,
Okay.
not on it.
I got you.
Yeah.
So it only continues burning if it's like unattended and just there.
It makes a space
Right,
that's
okay.
like a trap zone. Correct.
Okay, well, 34 damage total.
Solid. Anything else?
No, I think that's all my movement.
Solid.
Hello.
You're boring. You guys are boring Andy with your long turns.
It's all right.
He's gonna be like,
It's no worries.
I cast one spell. I'm done.
No, I'll make it more complicated just for
Oh,
everybody.
Wonderful.
So I'm going to
No, I
use
love
a
it.
bardic inspiration die
Okay.
for this orky guy, this orc down here,
Mm-hmm.
not the dragon thing. So unsettling words. It must subtract the amount from its next roll before the start of my turn.
Right.
And then I'm going to. So I guess hold on. Why can't I select my token? No. I'm sorry, I can't select my token, but I'm just gonna fly out a little bit and attack it with vicious mockery.
So I make a saving throw against your DC with my orc, and I have a penalty to it. Roll your dice.
A D10 penalty.
Yep.
Ooh.
I take 5 damage.
Great.
Way to spend those resources on a cantrip, and then
I know, right? Whoops.
that's it, right?
I guess so. I'm gonna fly back.
All right. Jub, or huge jub.
Oh, jump, jump, smash. Reckless attack this puny orc.
Nice. You do a D8 extra damage.
He's dead as fuck.
He he is probably not alive anymore. I will agree, but yeah. So 7 plus 1 plus rage is 3 damage at your level, right?
Yeah, so 6.
And then roll a D8. 7, 8, 14. Yeah, chatting. He's still alive.
But you want a crit?
Oh, sorry, 7. Oh, you said reckless. Sorry.
Oh, reckless. I'm mad.
He very
I'm
dead.
big and mad.
He very dead.
Yeah, and then Jub will take one step forward and smash this orc with his next attack.
Okay.
Reckless, of course.
When you say this orc, you mean the one near the ballista?
Yeah, the one up here. Yeah.
Got it. Give me them.
It's probably overkill, but these are unlimited, right? These special attacks,
Yeah,
like the devastating strike.
correct. You want to use your at-will abilities.
All right, devastating, reckless, mega attack. 20
Hits.
for 16 plus a D10 plus a D8. He's super dead.
Splat. Anything?
Roar in defiance and end the turn.
Okay. So the orcs on the outside will move up to the nearest point of crate, but they will also bring their guard rakes. All right. The orcs will use an action to take the shove action. Let's see. All right. That one will push that, and the other one will fail to push the smaller crate, which is pathetic. The Drake will continue inwards with the rest of its 50, so 40 speed, and I'm gonna bite this big ass leg.
Puny lizard.
I'm actually gonna bite and whip. I think that's gonna roll out in the open. I have advantage, but I think that still misses.
Puny.
Alright. And tail. So basically it rushes out towards him. It bites, and as it bites and kind of spins down trying to tear the leg away, it kind of tears just a little bit of hide or whatever Jub wears on his leg, not much, and then flips over itself and whips its tail onto his boot, which just kind of bounces off of the massive leather of it. Okay, that's it for them. Then it'll go to the other orcs. Those ones continue to stay in their hypnotic pattern, which lasts for a minute. This is round 2 of them being down for it. And the other ones will attack the treant. Got a total of 3 out of 4 hits from the, 3 hits. The last one doesn't count because I did not see that he was dead. So the axes from just orcs on the tree will be a total of 35.
Alright.
The
Ouch.
Orogs. One will attack your shaman. Twice. First attack misses, second attack crits. She seems to be pretty good and keeping her concentration. And the Orog against the treant. Ooh. So a hit and a crit.
Nice.
Looking like from his 2 attacks, it's going to be a total of 40 slashing.
You sure those axes aren't piercing or bludgeoning, so I have resistance?
They are not. They were made to cut down trees, like I said at the beginning.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. Let's see. That's that for the second wave, I believe. Oh, the blue dragon, or the blue drake on the right side. I'm actually gonna, since it's not able to get its way pushed open by the orc, it's gonna try and get across with the... It's... Oh! No, yeah, it's just going to go into the ground and dig underneath it. It has a burrow speed of 20. So I'll move half of it just to get through. When it comes up, it's covered with soil, and you can actually see a bit of tar on it as well, which not many people are looking in that direction to care. And it's behind the building for Tully. Alright, Mary.
Okay.
Or Earth Elemental.
Right. Couple questions.
Shoot.
One, since Chad said that he has elven actions, that means he's part of the whole. He gets bonuses from the things he's an elf, correct?
You can ask him questions. Yeah, he should have +1. I think he already added it to his stuff, though.
Okay, cool. Just double checking that.
Well, I didn't add it automatically.
Okay, yeah. So it's just like remember that on your attack rolls, I think it's like you get a +1.
+1 to attack rolls and saving throws, correct.
2, as a ghost-wise halfling, one of my racial things is telepathy. Does that count in Wild Shape?
Yeah, you maintain your features for your class. It's not
Okay.
polymorph.
Cool. Awesome. So this means I can communicate with people. So I think it's 30 feet. So I think to
Minras.
Inrest.
Minras.
Minrast.
There is no T.
I'll add it to my name,
Minras.
so you know.
Alright. Minras. We should probably go retake that crossbow. Magical crossbow. And then last question is,
The guy's already dead.
but he was the last one that manned it, so it's on their side. Correct?
Right. I actually, I apologize. I forgot to do the thing. There is a gimmick. There, that's better.
Minras responds with telepathy. Throw me.
So
You can spend your action throwing him as a part of your. If you have multi-attack, it would be 1 attack to do so.
Okay, great. And then last question about Earth Elementals. Since they have Earth Glide and they have burrow speeds, would I have to worry about if I dashed as an Earth Elemental taking the?
You will not need to worry about dashing in your current state.
Cool. All right, so so first I'll move 1. This is Minras right here by the
Yep.
magical by the ballista. Okay, I'll pick him up and attempt to throw him.
Make a
over
strength check. Just strength.
Here. All right, where is it? Earth Elemental. 9.
All right, Minras, go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Is this with advantage or disadvantage?
Yeah, it would be because Earth shaking.
Oh, what if I'm traveling through the air though?
You're being thrown by a thing that's currently vibrating like the Earth, and you're going to be hitting something that is also vibrating. You're still good. You bounce off of the obelisk. You can move to this position or this position, your choice. One of those two.
That one.
And go ahead and put yourself there. So basically, as you're kind of hurling towards it, you kind of flip your head away from the front, put your feet out, kind of catch it, and spiral off and kind of land. It's like a graceful drop beneath the shadow of the obelisk. And then you go underneath the ritual onto the other side.
Correct. I'm gonna burrow over and come here.
The body that's laying there on the ground kind of gets thrown up into the air as you kind of erupt out of the ground. And I'm assuming your second attack will be in towards the Orog.
Yes, it will.
Give it to me.
And I'm doing the thing, the at-will thing that you gave me. That's really awesome.
Because you're in shape right now.
Grasping Claws.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to take my attack action. Let's hope it hits. Nope. I got a 10.
Brings his axe up, and all you catch is big, broad blade with your slamming fist. Alright. At the bottom of the initiative on 1, blue crossbows. Currently, because there's a large target in between, this is not a valid target. So it has no target and will not fire.
I can't hit this lizard.
You can see that it's passing through the wall. It doesn't have sight.
That tiny little edge.
Yeah. And then this will be fine here. So go ahead and give me 1 shot on the Orog there. Whoever. Just somebody do it.
Okay.
It's gonna miss. And
Go with Chad's. I misclicked.
too late. Shooting Jub or Huge Jub So that'll hit with my evil crossbow. Actually, sorry, that's not targeting Jub Jub. That will be targeting here. Or no, here. Sorry. No, they're equidistant.
Yeah, hit the shadow.
Both of you roll a d20. You're equidistant. You're the same distance. All right. So then it'll go against speed. So that'll kill your shadow.
Oh no! What a thing to happen.
All right. That's the end of the initiative count at the very top of the cycle, though. Next wave.
All right. Looks like I have to join the fray manually. Oh my goodness. The dinosaur.
Where'd that fucking dinosaur come from?
So, the next round of it, you watch as two massive blue armored lizard-like creatures, very similar to dinosaurs, but a bit more dragon-like, darn it, come rushing out of the tree line. Each of them has a shaman on it. The one on the north side appears to be wearing the skull of a dragonborn and plate armor that appears to be kind of made out of bone plates from the inside of some sort of dragon creature. You'll note that the one on the southeastern side, he's wearing no armor, and his hands are covered with blood, and his fingernails are extremely long and talon-like, and he's got like dig marks across his chest. And they rush out of the woods. Corfax.
You said if I want to dash my turn, I need to make an acrobatics check, right?
Yes. DC 15.
I gotta run. DC 15?
15, correct.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna attack a little dragon thing.
And you would have been hidden, right?
Yeah, unless, well, it's looking at Jub Jub, so I'm assuming it doesn't see me sneak up behind it.
Well, you still have to make an action or a bonus action.
Yeah, okay,
But
whatever.
you've been hiding since the beginning, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. Go.
21 to hit.
Yep.
A 12, pathetic. Wait, does this thing count as a dragon?
It does.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, there we go, there we go.
All right. Solid hit. You watch as it kind of rears from the blade as it gets hit in the side, turning away from Jub Jub's impervious leg, and it looks like its attention has changed. Anything else from you?
Yeah, sorry, so it took 10. So 26, it's still up, right?
Yeah. It's not even
All right.
bloodied.
Strike it again then. 24 to hit.
Hit.
Another 18.
Right. Still standing, but bloodied, wounded, very well damaged. They are pretty meaty. They are probably about 7-8 feet long from head to tail tip, but they are like built like I want to say they're built like a truck, really, but they're tight and compact balls of muscle and scale. All right. Roger, what? It goes
Talking in brain speak.
Minras.
It's not for you. I thought I whispered him. It's not for you.
Well, I think I
Okay,
can read your
so
whispers.
I'm going to use Death Strike with this attack. Pull out two of my hard arrows and stab both of them into the Orog that's on fire.
Okay. So, as I stated, they are off balance, even for the purposes of using them as daggers. So, go ahead and make those attacks as disadvantage. Or that attack, rather, at disadvantage.
Even proficiency with...
You're proficient.
weapons?
Yeah, you're proficient with them. That's fine. What I'm saying is they are goofy the way that you built them. So, no matter what purpose you would ever want to use them as, it's disadvantage on this throws.
Fair enough. Alright, here we go.
It's a miss.
13 misses, I'm assuming?
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm just gonna drop them. Like,
Well-
if I miss with my attack, I'm just gonna drop.
Okay. Yeah, that's
or
fine.
actually, no, I'll keep them.
That's fine.
And I use Death Strike, so I missed, so I'm gonna move 10 feet away. And then I'm gonna move all the way over here. and use my bonus action to hide behind this crate.
Okay. Tully.
Yep. So I want to fly out. On a dash.
Okay,
So
because
I
you're
can sort of get
airborne, you won't have the problem of.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh
So-
shit! Yeah, I meant to touch that thing before I. On my way there, I meant to touch that crossbow bow wall.
You have to.
Um,
You'd have to use it as an action to change its activation. That's what the orc did. So
Oh, okay.
to gain
Good to
use
know.
of it, yeah.
and then I would like to do healing word on the one that's doing the ritual.
Go ahead.
Get her a little bit of heals. I'm going to do it at second level. So she gets back.
12.
That's not adding my modifier, is it?
It is.
It is?
Yep. You rolled a 4 on the first dice, and you rolled a
Oh, yeah,
3
yeah,
on the
yeah,
second
yeah.
dice. Plus 5 is 12.
Okay. So she gets back 12.
Yep. Okay. And you
And
still.
I'll sort of.
You dash
Go
as
ahead.
your
I
action.
dashed.
Sorry.
So I used right. So I'm just going to hover in place.
About 50 feet above.
50 feet up. Yep.
Okay.
50 feet above, like her and the elemental.
Got it. Jub.
Yeah, Jub hate orcs. Big, reckless, what's it called?
You should just pick them up and
Big,
throw 'em.
reckless, devastating strike on the orc.
Like an anime character, he yells out, "Big devastating strike." All right,
Big, reckless, devastating strike for
that hits.
16 damage. Rage for 3.
So 16, 17, 19. Okay. Anything else? He is bloody.
An additional 7.
Oh, right, it's devastating. Hold on. Oh, right. Sorry, no. That's what that was. So 16 plus 4 plus 3. Sorry, the devastating's already in there.
Is it?
Yeah, see how it says 16 on the left, and then it's 4 on the right?
Oh, it is. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Cool,
that's what that
cool.
was. I knew I did it, or he did it last time. Anywho, that's his first attack. Second attack,
Yeah, another devastating.
same target.
First. Oh, yeah.
Um,
Another 23.
yeah, that'll work.
Plus 1d8.
That'll drop him.
Plus 1 d8.
Nice.
And I'll step in over here, and he says, "Leave tree alone.
Leaf.
Fight.
Tree.
Jub.
Tree leaf.
Leave tree alone."
The orcs don't seem to care. They will finish and continue attacking into. Did the tree go on your turn last time, by the way?
No, it didn't.
Go ahead and make 2 attacks real quick before I smash you with my last 3 orcs. Yeah.
26. And real quick, 21.
Yeah, both do it.
So, 12 against,
That one
I
lives.
have the wrong. So that guy.
That guy
and
lives.
then,
Unless you hit him with a second attack.
18 to finish him off.
Okay, he did. Alright, so the other 2 orcs then, remaining, will attack. And I'm going for them legs. Both will hit. And we're looking at... Ooh, we are looking at 21 points of damage.
Alright. Tree's
Alright.
still up.
This orc will come around the bend, seeing Tree, and do same.
Please miss.
Hits. And 8 damage.
Alright. Tree still lives.
Alright. The box behind you, Minrus, explodes. Boxes with X's on them are difficult terrain. As the big ass thing smashes through it, using its special feature to do just that. The shaman on top will cast a spell on you.
He put a spell on you.
You see him raise his bloodied hand, and a bright red bowl or beam of energy kind of emanates from his palm, shooting down at you. As you see his hand, you can see a symbol in his palm, which you would recognize, everyone in this group would recognize as the Atma, which is a spiral shape, 3 kind of 6s intertwined in a spiral shape. And you would know that as the symbol of the Orc god. Known to you, the elves, as Sextor Sul, the Dark Star. He biffs though, as I don't think a 7 hits you. So this beam of red energy kind of lances into the ground and kind of, as you see it kind of enter into the dirt, kind of cause a kerfuffle. You see a little bit of tar kind of leaking up from that hole he just punctured. The orc behind the box is going to try and get over onto it. What a fucking loser. And
Boxes for the win.
He falls into the tar.
yeah, let's see. I'm gonna blow up those boxes, I think. Yep.
Don't worry, that dog will stop him.
Uh,
That's why you left him there.
the dog needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
I will report you for animal cruelty.
Hey man, I'm not the one who brought an animal to a death zone. Succeeds.
Dex save,
Go ahead and
18.
move it in any direction, 5 foot away from it.
Don't worry. Yeah, exactly. He
Oh
has
my
to get through
gosh,
the dog.
stop.
5 feet away from where you started, not 5 feet in any place adjacent to it. Sorry.
Right.
I
Well,
guess
this
I
is where
should've
it started,
mentioned
right? So that works.
that. Yeah, that's fine. The shaman on top of it raises his hand up in the air, and you see that same kind of symbol in his palm, but his instead is surrounded by bone shards, which have been kind of grafted to his gauntlet. And as he kind of raises his hand up and says some words in Draconic, you see a spearhead come out of the marking on his hand and grow to the full length of a spear. The spear kind of glows kind of vibrant green for a second, and then flies out to hover atop the head of the caster. It makes an attack at her. Most of you should recognize this as the spell Spiritual Weapon.
Well, that was Bone Spear from Diablo.
Tight. It does hit. She kind of gets hit and continues her chanting and ritual.
Is she pretty thick, or is she like frail?
She doesn't look like she's bloodied yet.
No, I mean like just
She
her
look,
personally. Like, does she look pretty hardy, like when we met her, or was she look kind of like? Oh,
she's about the same build as you are, Minris. Like you two aren't terribly massive.
Okay, but it's pretty like battle hardened though.
I mean, she hasn't fallen down yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it for the orc side. Mary Biter.
All right. So first, let's get it over with. It came into Mastiff's space, and Mastiff is going to try to bite the dinosaur.
Sure.
11.
It does not succeed.
All right.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Next,
Sorry. Go ahead.
wrong thing. Next, we're gonna go to Trant just to get it over with. Trant will try to make more trees.
Oh. I'm sorry. I do have one. I did have one other thing. This will attack the Earth Elemental.
Okay.
I forgot about my blue boys. And the other one will attack Jub Jub.
The boys in blue.
Bite and Tail both will miss on Jub. Bite and Tail on the Earth Elemental. AC 17 on the nose. Okay.
17.
So it's 1 tail crit and 1 bite hit. So a total of 15 damage. Does it have resistances?
I believe so. 1 second. Oh, what? Sorry, things just don't want to work
Hold on.
for me right now. It has resistance to bludgeoning,
Yep.
piercing, slashing from non-magic.
So the dragon, the Drake, does not count as weapons as such, so it's 7 total damage.
Alright, and from 2 different sources?
Yeah, first source would be 5 after having it from 10, and then the second source would be 5, half down to 2, so 7 total.
I'm sorry, Roll20 is just being a dork right now.
Sounds like.
Clicking on my health thing to try and
adjust things.
It's
So
fine. I'll just drop the damage off you. It's cool.
119, I believe I'm now at, and
Yeah.
then I have to make 2 con saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
All right. These will. I am proficient, I believe. So, but
Yeah.
it's using his con save
You'll
or
add-
his con mod.
You'll add 3 to the Constitution roll, if it,
Okay.
if whatever it's.
So 3. So that 9 would then be a 12. So
Which is good enough. Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Uh,
So huge.
Okay, so down to the bottom. This one has a range of, again, 50 feet, so I have the...
Oh,
do you wanna-
it's still my turn.
Oh, sorry.
So yeah, no, it's all good. So Treant
Oh, right.
decided to make more trees.
I tried to jump over you.
Tree in this space to attack lizard thingy, and is this close enough? No. Okay. So
How many?
it gets to make 2, I believe, but they have an int of 1, so basically they're just gonna attack things that come near it. So 1 wrong pool, 1 in this
Hold on.
area, and probably 1 in that area.
There is a lot going on.
Yeah, for real. I'm trying to like figure out what where the priorities should be. I'm thinking I'm looking at the shamans.
Yeah.
I don't like them.
You should be able to move.
Alright, so boom, and boom.
Don't put it in the space with the building. It needs to be in its own free space.
Is that good?
That's fine.
Okay. Oh, this one is the one you're talking about. Okay. Okay. Cool. So this one can't do anything because there's nothing in range. I don't know if they can actually move.
Oh.
And for simplicity's sake, they're not. But this one can take slam attacks.
Yeah, that was on top of a box, or was not on top of a box. Was on top of a dinosaur's space.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the little creatures don't matter. Ignore them. I don't think they.
They're not really doing anything.
Yeah.
All right. So this one's gonna take 2 slam attacks against Dino Boy. Crit fail and a 26.
All right.
26 is 19 bludgeoning damage against Dino Boy here.
Okay.
And then this guy can't do anything. He used his action. Now it's my turn. All right, we're gonna go for Earth Elemental is going to take its first attack. Where the heck did that go? Sorry, guys. Ugh. Why did I want to do this to myself? First slam attack against the Uruk.
Oh, I remember I held on to it. That's why. Okay. Cool.
Misses.
Uh-huh.
Second attack against the Uruk, 20, and he is now grappled.
Okay.
The attack will do this plus 5 damage, so 24 damage against the Uruk,
He's dead.
and he is grappled.
Okay.
So to death.
I held back a individual towards the end. I'm going to go ahead and take his turn now. This Orog will move to this position and shoot that ballista into Jub's leg. Uh, 15 misses, right?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
lodged in the extra thick leather of his boot.
That's fine. And that'll be another bolt. Alright. Cool. Alright, so the bottom of the initiative, right? Yeah, that's before the cycle's completed. So light crossbow, or magical turret number 1, targeting the big dinosaur. Go ahead and take that shot. And then this one can fire at this dinosaur. So I need 2 magic turret shots.
Chad and Steve.
I ain't doing it this time. I messed up.
I could do it.
Chad's on it and rolling good. Alright, first
Okay.
one hits. Second one hits. Give me that damage. 13. And 12.
Well,
Alright. Alright. And then my side, I'm going to shoot at Minris, because he's the closest target to my turn turret. Miss. Alright.
He does a very comical dodge.
That was turn 3 of our deal. So on the orc's turn, it'll be their start of their 4th turn for purposes of getting past their current problems in life. But a lot of you hear loud screeching come from the city area. You watch as 2 wyverns appear up on the high points of the towers. And you also watch as 3 strangely just corpulent and kind of pus-covered orcs kind of wander into the space.
Okay.
Jeez. One thing after another.
Corpulent and pus covered. That's very descriptive.
Yep. They look like they are affected by the strange miasma from the town. Alright. Corfax, your initiative is up.
Alright. I'll finish off this salamander, hopefully. Uh, 15 to hit.
That will hit. Lashing out with the blade, slamming into it. The dragon hatred within it kind of causes it to splinter open and blob to the side with a whimper.
Alright. Can I, guess it might be... I'm not gonna dash. Can I acrobatics try to get on the dragon with the shaman?
You'd have disadvantage. But you would also note that the creature that you're looking at is not a dinosaur. I just want to make sure you understand that. It is a dragon spawn.
Okay. Still more concerned about the shaman than... Actually,
Okay.
I have an idea. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move 5 feet. I'll use my bonus action to summon my echo on behind the shaman.
Okay. You should, yeah.
And I will launch my 2 attacks at the shaman from my echo.
Kind of like generating
Sorry,
out of
my one attack, because I already used 1 attack.
generating out of the shadows from underneath like the overhang of the roof of the building. It just kind of snakes out up onto the dinosaur. Okay,
It'll be a 28 to hit that shaman.
he's hit.
9 damage.
He's not a dragon. All right.
Yeah. Do have a bonus action.
Have you used your action surge yet?
No, I'm saving. Man, there's wyverns landing and stuff. I'm saving some stuff.
You'll note too that the wyverns have riders. The riders are orogs.
All right, I'll use the rest of my movement to slip into this building around the corner from this thing, and then bonus action hide.
Okay. Gotta throw that
Bonus
stuff back.
action created your shadow thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I'm just gonna kind of get into the building, but still adjacent to it,
and
Getting
not him.
don't want to cheat.
All right. Minrus. Good catch, Tim.
And disengage. I'm gonna move over here as I move past the cross. I'm gonna grab it
Okay.
and move it with me.
Okay. So your speed will be half for this purpose. So you've moved 5, 10, 15, and your speed is 35.
And I still have 10 more feet of movement.
Okay. And you are going to use it as your attack, right?
No, I'm not proficient with martial weapons.
Okay. So you would know you would need to shoot with it to change its coordination. So it is a
Okay, then
yeah.
might as well. Okay. So what? Move here, and I'm gonna reposition it here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot at the shaman.
All right.
Disadvantage, I'm assuming.
So yeah, it wouldn't be a disadvantage, no. Sorry, but that'll miss for sure. Okay. You already bonus actioned, you moved, and you shot, so we're good. We're gonna move on to Tully.
Yeah.
It-
So
It is blue
let, me
now,
add
though.
let me add a death strike to that so I can move 10 feet.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, because you are using it as an attack action in that one. Perfect. Tully,
Okay.
you are 50 feet above
Yes.
the battle below you.
right. So we're gonna target this Oreg over here. That's with the crossbow,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna do unsettling words with it. So it's gonna get D10 minus
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
when I cast Crown of Madness on it.
Okay.
So DC 17
It fails.
Wisdom save. Okay, and I wanted to attack.
So, if you read, you'll note that it is currently charmed by you, is the current effect that it has. The target can act normally on its turn. If you choose no action for it, it needs to attack a creature within range. So, at current, it's not
but it's
adjacent.
been firing. It's been firing the crossbow.
Yeah, that's not
That's what
that's not an attack. It's a special action for the ballista, as we discussed. So, yeah.
Uh, okay, so I want to retcon that if I could then.
Let me read let me specifically read the wording on Crown of
I was
Madness.
thinking that I would use the crossbow, which has been firing at everything nearby.
Ballista. It's only shot one time. Let's see.
Also, that's concentration, so that would end hypnotic pattern.
It does.
Oops.
But we're going with it. I just want to make sure.
Going with it.
Yeah, so specifically on its turn to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself. So that's that was what I was looking for the key there, because I remember Crown of Madness being basically useless if you do that. So he can move freely and he can act normally, but as long as the crown remains on him and he's adjacent or within melee range of a creature you want to hit, you can use your action to make him hit that creature. And yeah, Hypnotic is down.
So that was bad.
Okay, who do you have mind controlled? Or
Nobody.
No, Crown of Madness is there. I mean, it's present.
I have it on the Oreg. Yeah.
Yeah. During the minute that you have it concentrated, you can force him to attack someone in melee range with his melee weapon. But there isn't currently anyone there. If he moves away from the ballista, or someone moves close to him, that would present an opportunity there. Or if you can get him to move somehow in some other way. But at the end of his turn, he'll make a wisdom saving throw against it.
So the charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against the creature other than... Okay. Before moving.
That you mentally choose. Yeah. And then on
Alrighty.
your turns, you can use your action to maintain the control over the target, or the spell ends. Yep. So Tully's done, and Jub is up.
alright, we gotta clean up these orcs because we got more orcs coming. There's another
Sorry,
mob.
I just made things worse.
Oh, it's okay. You can fix it on your next turn. Let's clean up these orcs. Smash this one in front of me. Reckless, devastating.
For sure.
21. That one's dead. And then get this other one.
For sure.
Reckless, of course. 9 plus 13.
Oh, I forgot about that for my shot against you, because you'd reckless last time, but I won't forget it this time.
And then
Plus 1d8.
It's dead, dude. You didn't even add your rage bonus in there, so
yeah, it's a good time. And then how much movement out of that was 1.5. And I think Jub actually moves pretty quick.
yeah, he's 40.
40, wow. He's fast
5,
boy.
10, 15, 20. He's moved 20 so far. Or no, he's moved 15 so far. He's moved 10 so far. I'm bad at big tokens.
Okay, hold on. Move 10 so far, so I can move 30 more feet.
Yeah, but he also has a reach of 10 feet instead of 5.
Yeah.
Wow. He wants to go over and he wants to wrestle a dragon. That
Okay.
upside looks pretty clean right now. Clean-ish.
Okay.
So we'll go over here.
Alright. Do you want to attack that orc, or are you readying an action to attack if something was...
I used my 2 actions to kill the orcs.
I remember now. And you don't have infinite actions. Okay, so this...
I wish.
This orc is going to attack that tree.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Darn it.
It's going to be a total of 15 points of damage.
Alright, all trees are gone.
All right.
Hey, those trees did good work. That was definitely
I mean,
you got
I
you
should
got your
have done
money.
Awaken Trees earlier on, but I don't know.
The whatever this is needs to make a no, it just flies. That's the owl. It just flies down onto the fallen tree's trunks. It's fine.
The rat can die wherever the rat is.
I don't
It's a
even
rat.
know.
It's underneath the tree.
It's dead then. Then the orcs continue. All these orcs are gonna go in on Jub Jub. Let's see how many we can get.
They got advantage.
They do, and even with that, I only got one. 17 and 8, 16 and 12, 12 and 12, 13 and 21. Got him on the last one for 11 points of slashing damage. Half would be 5.
Jumped up with bellows. Ha ha ha.
Oh, and sorry, we haven't been keeping track of turns. It should be 3 down for your rage. So you're at 7 turns remaining.
Okay.
Alright. The orc shaman on the big dinosaur will steer the dinosaur. And the dinosaur will attack. And by dinosaur, I mean dragon spawn. Alright. So it spins around and swings with its hammer-like tail. 17 misses. Wow. Wow.
Just for the record, none of these attacks are missed. Just Jub Jub is just he's so thick right now he doesn't care.
All of them are just hitting him and they're not doing any damage. I love it. The Rider will cast no spells. I'm just going to go straight in with my attacks. Claw and Claw. One will crit, the other one will miss. So a total of 12 slashing, so half would be 6 slashing from the shaman on top, who appears to be attacking with the blood-red claw hands. And then the other shaman will steer the dragon spawn to swing its tail into the doorway. At you.
I know.
19.
Oh, just got me.
And that'll do 26 bludgeoning damage. Make a strength saving
Ow.
throw.
18.
You manage to stay afoot. The hammer-like tail of the thing kind of slams in through the door frame, hits you, and kind of catches you off guard. You kind of back foot, but you don't fall over. The shaman on top will then utilize the spear on the caster. It's going to miss. It bounces off of a tree-like appendage that's kind of grown up from the roots. And then he on top will pull his spear and reach down to try and come in at you from the top of the ankylosaur. I believe he misses. Yeah, 11 is going to miss. All right. Wyverns. They seem to be about 30 feet above, and they appear to have a very clear focus flying in this turn, only having one movement. It seems like they're both moving towards the ritual. All right, Mary.
Alright, time to... Oh, darn it, all those things are dead. Oh, we'll go with Mastiff first. Mastiff tries to take a bite. 22!
Yeah, that'll work.
It deals an impressive 6 piercing damage.
Not bad.
Oh, you can knock something prone.
I'm gonna make my strength saving throw because I do have. There is potential here.
Did you bite the dragon spawn or?
I rolled a 7. Yeah. The dragon spawn, it's kind of, it swings its tail and it kind of steps off of its back foot, and just as it's doing that, the mastiff like lunges in and bites at the ankle, and you hear a sound kind of come from it, and it just kind of and falls flat out, its feet kind of pushing out to the sides.
Oh, good boy.
MVP.
That is a
Is the
good.
shaman not prone, or?
That is a good boy. The shaman is still mounted on the creature. He is not prone. His mount is prone.
Time to do the special attack, wild shape slimy attacks.
Mhm.
16 on the Drake,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and since I can't hit anything else, 25 on the Drake.
Oh yeah, so much damage. Is...
So 18 and 17 plus 5, 22. 18 and 22.
Alright. Still standing, but it's grappled.
Yep.
Alright. Anything else?
I don't know if I can do anything else. So yeah, we'll call that turn.
Alright. Go ahead and give me the turrets. The turret on the left side will shoot at the Ankylosaur, because again, the wyverns are still 30 feet above. And then the other turret on the right will shoot at the guard drake. And then the turret by Minras will shoot at the Ankylosaur. So first
You guys
one,
want me to roll all three?
you're rolling great,
Yeah.
Chad. I think that's what they want.
Yeah.
Alright, first one will do it. Second one will not. Yeah,
Does
that,
a 19 hit the other one?
that prone Ankylosaur, yeah, definitely. The prone Ankylosaur is fucked up. Alright, cool deal.
So we got 15 damage on the first one, 16 damage on the second one.
That's it. Okay, so at the bottom of the initiative, now cycling back to the top, you hear a scream kind of come from the center, and the earth tremors suddenly become more vicious, causing everything to kind of just topple a bit and kind of stop for a moment and kind of catch light of it. And you hear the scream continue on for a couple of more moments as you, Tully, above her, and you in earth elemental form beside her, see that her body starts twisting and contorting and changing. She doesn't seem to have any cognizance during the ritual, but for some reason, even though her mouth is now kind of breaking open and kind of falling to the side, the ritual seems to be continuing. You can still hear the chanting. As her body becomes something else, you watch as her form quadruples in size, and she expands with bone, flesh, and blue scale, and she becomes this massive dragon-like form.
And
Oh,
we get a sense
okay.
that this is supposed to happen. This is part of the ritual.
No idea.
So
So,
just being like possessed by the
Earth,
spirit that's bound to you or something.
Earth Elemental, I'm going to be pushing you to the right one square.
Okay.
Tully, you are above me, but
Yep.
you are what, 50 feet above me, right?
50 feet. Yep.
Yeah, it ascends up to about a 35-foot height. So
Wow.
it's now right beneath you. And
Wow.
Holy
Cool.
fuck.
Cool, cool.
That's
Very
crazy looking.
Massive.
That's a
art.
that's a music change.
Do you have a, you wouldn't happen to have a handout where we can see that gorgeous illustration in full?
We'll worry about it off camera. Don't worry about it. It's a massive bony dragon thing. We'll discuss later. That
Holy
said,
shit.
the other thing you'll note, Tully, because you're gradient, as this thing appears, all of the orcs become frightened. All of the dragons appear to be emboldened. All right.
Get him,
Corvax.
boys. You said this Ankylosaur's messed up and prone, right?
Oh yeah, it's fucking beat the shit out of it. And your guy's still sitting right on top of him.
Yeah, we'll carve him up. Carve up the Ankylosaur. Actually, yeah. Do I want to unleash my unleash incarnation? Probably isn't necessary. Okay, we'll just go
Real quick,
regular
you were
attack.
cheating last time on Incarnation, by the way. I want to cover that. Go ahead and click it and drop it on the table so we can look at it and read it together. I just want to make sure we get it right this time, cheater.
Unleash incarnation.
Yes, please and thank you. You will note that it says you can make one additional melee attack from the Echo's position, not your full attack itinerary. So when you take the
Okay.
attack action, you can make your attacks and one attack with the Echo. It's not you get all your attacks and your Echo gets all of its attacks.
So it's just one less than what
Yeah.
we were doing before. Fair enough.
Accurate.
Sorry, I get
But if
excited.
you use your
sometimes.
action surge to attack, you can't actually use it twice in one turn.
Right.
It shouldn't be necessary this time, so this thing's messed up already, and it's already prone. Go 28.
You can move your Echo like freely. Like it's not really restricted by directions or anything. You can move it straight up into the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't say it walks around. It's basically just a shade.
It's like a spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
15 plus 8. 23. Still stand. It's still like wriggling around.
No, it is not.
Oh, it's dead.
Yeah, you lance into it. The shaman on top of it is still sitting there in his saddle. It's just, not so much speed anymore.
Okay, then yeah, we'll move up and second attack him. Scared.
He's like kicking it with his spurs. Come on, do
Another-
something.
Another 10.
Hits.
And then bonus, I'm just going to take, like I said, in the doorway, bonus action hide, just until I can kind of gauge what's going on with this skeletal dragon.
Roll it.
Yeah. 40. I'm not in the hurt at all.
All right.
Quick question: did you
shoot.
take sneak attack?
Yeah, I have sneak attack.
I don't see it rolled, and would the Mastiff count as an ally adjacent to the?
It's listed as slashing. That was the dragon damage. So we rolled sneak attacks not working from the Echo Knight.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay. So Corfax
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, Corfax done.
Okay. Minris.
I'm going to. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna use Death Strike with this one, so I move 10 feet afterwards. Dragon Dagger in one hand, Chakram in the other. I'm gonna attack the Dragon Spawn.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that works.
Very nice.
And then because of Knife Fighter, there's gonna be an extra 2d4 added at the end.
Yep. So it's going to be that. Real quick, let's go ahead and get that real quick. 11.
Holy fuck.
11 plus 9 is
That's
20.
So that's 50 damage right there, plus 2d4.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's still standing from the 50. It's dead. It's you killed.
Nice job, Chad.
You killed it by overriding a Chad with a 2d4.
Nice.
Woo!
Very nice.
Wow.
That's amazing. That was amazing.
So
You done played yourself.
that feat worked. It did its job.
Okay, so there's my extra 10 feet of movement, and then I have another 15 feet of movement. So I'm going to go ahead and get over here so I can give our Earth Elemental friend a hand and also keep an eye on this situation as it develops. I have faith that in the heart of this beast lies the spirit of a noble elf.
Tully.
Yep. See how I could fuck things up now. We're gonna do a bardic inspiration for Mary, and Mary, you also, because of the bard's level, get the unfailing inspiration. So even if you fail at the roll, you keep the die, so you get a 1d10.
Oh, nice.
And then we're going to cast Synaptic Static at the wyvern that's coming nearby.
Okay. The one on the left or the one on the right?
The right.
All right. Wisdom or intelligence? Okay.
The rider would have to make the save as well.
Yeah.
Yep, it's for both of them.
What? Such
Well.
a great.
The wyvern nailed it. I rolled a 20 and I got a 17. And then the aura on back. Not as good. All right. So he takes 25 damage. It's half if success. So
Correct.
minus, and then minus 25. And then what other effects does it have?
Boy.
Like for a minute, it gets minus.
I'm not sure why it didn't. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. I'm not sure why it didn't roll the whole thing. I'm just gonna.
If you go into the guts of the spell, you should be able to click on. It says
Yeah, I
roll
see
a
it
spell
now,
card,
thanks.
roll as half spell card. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But I've got it here. So it says a target takes 86 on a failed. After a failed save, a target has muddled thoughts
Muddled
for 1 minute.
thoughts for 1 minute.
It rolls a d6 anytime it makes an attack roll or ability check, as well as concentration saving throws to maintain concentration. It makes an intelligence
Maybe it'll
saving throw
fall off.
at the end of its turn.
Can you just tell me whether the lady that turned into the dragon beneath me looks hostile or not towards us, or
It looks like a dragon made out of bones, scales, and it doesn't seem to have a normal dragon's anatomy. You
Right.
don't see any eyes really on it. It looks like just a mass of flesh. The one thing that you're noticing, very noticeable from the top, is it seems to have a mouth at the back of its head and a mouth on the front of its head that seems to be curled underneath it.
boy, I'm just gonna maybe move just a little bit out of the way.
It's like for the sky dragon. It's got 2 mouths.
Well played.
That's it.
Tully done. Jub.
I mean, Jub wants to fight the biggest thing, but all he can reach are orcs. So I'll smash the shaman.
Okay.
Reckless, devastating.
Hits. +3 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
And a plus. Yes.
Ooh, low rolls on those extra damages.
Well, the D10 you didn't have to roll. Remember, it's already in the attack itinerary.
Oh,
8, 2,
you're right.
3. And then second attack.
Second attack, same thing.
Yeah, he's still standing.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, he biffs so hard. He gets that battle axe stuck in the dead ankylosaur underneath him. And the shaman's kind of crawling out of his saddle. He will run up the shaft of the axe and bring 2 claws straight into his face. 20 and crit. God, I'm doing great tonight. That'll be a total of 10 halved is 5, 16 halved is 8, so 13 damage. And that would have been...
He doesn't have it here, but he should because he's a Goliath, so Stone's Endurance.
Yes, on the first one. Or second one, the
Oh,
crit.
On the crit. So I think it's a D12 plus his character level or something.
D12 plus Constitution
remember.
modifier.
D12 plus 4, okay. Minus 15.
So he'll ignore the second attack. So just 5 damage on that. And the orc, for all intents and purposes, is on Jub's axe. And is fighting from the big, massive weight of the battle axe. The other orcs, who are not as crazy as that specific one, are going to take the disengage action and move off board.
Oh, good.
That does kill the... Hold on. That sucked. It took it off the board. They were going on right before... here. They were going on 14. After Jub. So that'll work out perfect, actually. Okay, so they, like I said, retreat. The guy over here by the dead treant is going to also retreat. Alright. The confused orc on top of the wyvern just kind of holds into a saddle. He's locked in for this. The other one, who is fine, is very scared, but is still following the direction of the wyvern, which is flying towards Jub now. It seems to redirect, flying underneath Tully. The orc, afraid, kind of nervously throws a javelin towards Jub Jub. That'll miss. Or it hits and it just doesn't matter. And alright. And then this one, who is Crown of Madness did. He's just gonna fucking beeline it. He's dashing off board as well. Alright.
What about the pustule orcs up top?
Ah, yes. They're too stupid to know any better, so they'll move their 20 in. Alright. And the wyvern at top, sorry, it wasn't affected by shenanigans, so it is flying. And it can get to Jub Jub. It will attack. Bite and sting. Bite will hit. Bite will do 22 points of damage, so half is 11. And Stinger will hit because reckless, right?
Yep.
Alright. So it'll do 14 piercing and 23 poison, but you get a constitution saving throw for the poison. You're successful. So 14 piercing, half to 7, and then the poison would be halved and halved again. So 11, and then halved is 5. So 5.
So that's 7 plus 5?
Yeah, and that should be it. Alright, that's all on initiative orcs. 14.
Final wyvern that I'm grappling.
Oh, thank you. It will bite you, and tail smack you, I think.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna thrash around in your big old stone hands. Nope. Or wait, what's your AC as a stone?
17.
Okay, then the bite will hit. The tail will not. You'll be taking 4 piercing from the bite, as you'll take half of that, so 2.
Okay, and con 15 plus numbers, I'm good.
Yep. Jub Jub remains big. Okay, your initiative is up. I almost skipped you again because there's a thing happening on the next initiative round.
Oh, great.
Remember, you have a D10 if you want.
Thing on every initiative round.
I think to... Oh, gosh.
This
where's
is
that?
a very action-packed fight, yes.
I think the Minris... what are we supposed to... Were we expecting this dragon thing? As I go to attack the thing in my hands.
Mm-hmm.
Minras replies mentally, I have faith.
You would just... It's one-way communication.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 11 misses. Second attack.
21.
That'll do it.
17 damage.
On the nose. Alright.
And if that's the case, does it look like I'll be able to... Is this thing low enough that I could engage it?
It's 30 feet up.
Okay. So...
Or 25 feet up. It's attacking down into a 20-something foot tall
Okay.
man.
Cool. I will move to... I want to try my pounce thing next turn, so I'll just stay right here for now.
Okay. Alright, on initiative 1, let's go ahead and get the turrets out of the way. The 2 arcane turrets will be attacking here and here. Wait, hold on. Yep, they'll go for the orcs. Go ahead and make my 2 shots. And then this one beneath will go here.
Uh-huh.
Wow, so this thing is hostile.
The turrets seem to think so.
If the turret's probably just registered as a dragon.
I need.
So what, now do we need to disable these turrets so
What?
they don't kill our...
I need 3 turret attacks.
So I could do it. Was that 2 or 3?
That's 3.
Okay.
That's 3.
Alright, so the first one hits the corrupted. Go ahead and give me damage on that. The second one will not hit the armor class of the dragon. And the 14 will not hit either. So 11 plus 7 is 18, 19, 20, 21.
I thought you said the first 2 were shooting the orcs.
No, the first one was shooting the orc. The second one, oh yeah, right. That one was here, and then this one was against the dragon. Okay, so yeah, because they're equidistant.
That'll work.
That will hit that orc. Yep, give me that damage.
It's already out there.
Need
No,
one
this is
more.
for the second attack.
Chad caught me in a lie. Alright. So they both look bloodied, the two orcs that got shot. The other lance bounces off of the bone chitin scale mess of the dragon creature. Alright. On initiative 1, the tar pits begin to bubble over fast and start spilling out quickly. If you are now in a tar zone, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Shit.
I don't think anybody's caught though. Unfortunate. The dog needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
No.
Do not give that bardic inspiration to the dog.
I'm not sure if it matters or not, but I would like to point out that on this right side, and actually on the left side too, when all this tar bubbled out, it basically when I had torches placed down, so there's actually torches in both tar areas.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The tar is not flammable, like I mentioned before. They are just covered over.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. It is kind of like a crude kind of stuff, but the humidity levels here and basically the jungle-like nature makes it so that the tar doesn't fume. It just kind of stays static and neutral, so it's not igniting. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do some maintenance here. Bear with me. The bodies are slept into the tar. The ones that are close to it.
Jub's axe was stuck in that ankylosaur.
Jub's axe was stuck in the ankylosaur. It's slowly drowning. We'll cover it. It's not like stuck. He's not going to need to make a check. It's more for flavor.
I gotcha. I didn't want the ankylosaur to like wash away with his weapon.
The guy who is still on the seat of his ankylosaur on the other side, though, needs to make a dexterity saving throw to see if he gets away. He does not. He is very quickly buried underneath the tar.
Wow.
Right.
Thanks.
And
He like tries to grab the shadow as he sinks, and his hand just like goes right through it.
I believe that... Oh, there he is. Dead. Oh, this guy who couldn't frickin' push the box. Dead. Failed at life, and these boxes are gone. Alright. Okay, that's on initiative 1. So, at the top of the initiative... 1 second. The curse will roll initiative.
What will what?
Alright.
Curse of Dragon.
Corfax, it's your initiative now.
Oh my, what is happening? How high
I
up
don't
are
know.
these wyverns?
30 feet.
30 feet up. Okay.
Just high enough to fight Jub in his face.
If I dash, could my shade get up to it?
Yeah.
Alright, Shade's gonna dash, bonus action dash, Shade's gonna...
But I don't think
Ooh,
think dashing
spooky.
lets you move Spooky the Echo Knight.
Because it'll double my movement and it just uses my movement, does it not?
Hold on. Double checking. As a bonus action, you can swap. When you take an attack action, you can attack with it. When a creature lands,
Oh, I can only move it 30 feet. You're
yeah.
right.
It's a mentally command
Okay,
thing.
Alright, well, I'll just get him 30 feet. And then I'm kind of useless over here, so I will swap places with him. And this is crazy. I guess I will just
Oh, I forgot one thing. Sorry. Also at initiative 1, the Orog that's on top of the Wyvern just jumps off and splashes into the Tarandais. The one that got the one that got synaptic static did. He's out of his mind and he
All right.
ends it. He just ends it. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Wow, what a world. I'm just gonna use my action to shoot the heavy crossbow into this wyvern.
Okay. Take the shot.
Critical.
That's a do it.
Strike.
Very nice. Wow, that's so good.
That's gonna be 39.
And
You've seen the last season of Game of Thrones.
unfortunately, yes.
Brutal.
What a great joke! But you remember when they shot the dragons, the wyverns there? Yeah, it definitely kind of obliterates. The first shot kind of obliterates a bit of it. It still seems to maintain its flight pattern. If you had another couple of Greyjoys, you might be able to drop this bad boy. But it looks like that first splintering shot that kind of tears into it. Yeah, it's still aloft though. The Orc on top, the Orog on top does not look like he wants to be in this anymore. He's like, no, I'm out. I'm done. It's fine.
I am done though.
Okay. Minres.
He's looking at this like draconic calamity, and says again in Elfish, "I have faith," but it's a little less confident than the other times he said it. And so instead of attacking this draconic monstrosity here, he's actually going to put both his daggers away. Or actually, I guess he can only. It doesn't matter. He's going to draw a short bow. He's going to shoot the wyvern that's currently attacking Jub.
Okay.
What's happened?
I wish I had alcohol.
24 hit.
Yeah, that'll work. You're shooting the wyvern that's attacking Jub, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. You catch it right under the leg, like right in the lower region of its body. You watch as it starts bleeding heavily from that spot, but it still remains aloft. All right.
I'm going to use Death Strike at that attack, and
too.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to move basically to the opposite end of the pillar, underneath the wyvern, and I'm going to use my bonus action.
Okay. All right. Tully, you are up.
Yeah. Tully.
As you make that stealth check, real quick, roll a just an intelligence check for me, Minres. Chad, give me an intelligence check. There you go. Yeah, you saw that the creature didn't have eyes. You're pretty sure that it probably doesn't see as you see. Tully.
Yeah, so we're going to target the wyvern and do Tasha's Hideous Laughter. So it needs to make a DC 17 Wisdom save.
All right. So a creature with a intelligence score of 4 or less. Okay, so it's more than that.
Yep.
All right. 19.
Okay.
Got a +1 wisdom. And I rolled an 18.
Oh, that's so great. I'm so happy for you. And
Oh.
then we're just gonna... Good.
Oh, never mind. Got it. I see. It gets to make a wisdom saving throw if it takes damage or at the end of its turn for future reference. Okay, got it. I was wondering if it had advantage for that because then it would have more, but I got a 20 on the second dice. But anyways, yeah, you're good.
I'm just gonna... if I move, I'm not in its threat range, right?
What, the big thing?
Yeah, the wyvern.
Oh, the wyvern? It's 20 feet below you. Or
Okay,
10,
so
10 feet below you.
does it have a 10-foot reach?
It has a really long tail.
Okay. All right, I'll just stay put then.
Okay. So it will go to it. The thing. Everybody within 120 feet of it needs to make a wisdom saving throw, except dragons.
What's
Oh,
this?
man, I didn't
Are we
really
getting
get
like charmed or feared or something?
Wisdom saving throw. Are you immune to frightened or anything?
I have
Just
it,
being
We're fae, like we're elves. We can't be magically charmed.
Oh, it's not
put to
charming.
sleep.
It's frightened.
I have
So Corfax, you fail.
Ooh, I have
could.
advantage shows against being frightened. 'Cause I am brave.
You are a halfling, indeed.
Oh, and I forgot about halfling. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry.
Halfling luck.
I forgot. I took the halfling feat that lets me give out as a reaction my halfling luck.
Yeah, there's been a lot of ones.
I know. Oh, well.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
failure. Success.
Can a barbarian be feared while it's raging?
Yeah. No benefits.
All right, let's see.
What'd he get? He's
He
good.
got
So-
an 18 with a -1.
Corfax and
Jub the maniac.
Tully, you are frightened of the dragon's curse for a minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turns. If you succeed on a saving throw against the frightful presence, you are immune to it for 24 hours. So those of you that succeeded. And then as a bonus action, you see its head kind of cocked back, the mouth and the back of its head kind of sealing shut, and the mouth in front of it kind of opening up. And you watch as something kind of comes up as it kind of... And then you watch as the body of the shaman falls to the ground near it. The shaman gets up, body broken and twisted, and starts moving in an undead fashion.
Oh Jesus! Wait,
Was this part of your plan, lady?
I don't think it was.
Linus is very mad.
All right. That's it for its turn. On the in-between, between it and Jub Jub, it will take a legendary action to slap the Earth Elemental with its tail.
Oh, so it's not nice to us. Okay.
27 to hit.
Yeah.
All damage from the Dragon's Curse counts as magical. Take 26 bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
You watch as what look like arms kind of splinter out, and you see that things kind of stretch out from it and kind of crack with loud bone popping sounds. And you see that these blade-like things kind of form wings, but with no interconnecting membrane. And then the back end of it seems to kind of just slowly be spilling out and forming, and then it lashes into you with like a blade-like tip smashing into it. That's the tail that just newly formed. It's starting to take more of a shape, a more dragon-like shape, but it still looks like it's a twisted mess, an aberrant dragon. Jub Jub, you are up after my legendary interceding. And as I mentioned, the wyverns look emboldened, like they are ready to
Okay.
mess around.
How? It's the wyvern is 30 feet in the air, right?
It's 30 feet in the air, but Jub Jub's like 30 feet tall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to do a big broad stroke, like yank the axe free of the tar, and then go for the wyvern, and hopefully throw this shaman off of it with the speed of the swing.
100%. If your intent is to try to dislodge the shaman on the back as well, you'll be taking disadvantage for the attack because you're trying to perform two functions, not just the straight blow. You're also trying to twist the blade and kind of wrench him away. So if you're attacking recklessly, it'll be straight attack against the wyvern.
Oh, you know it. All that stuff. Reckless. Devastating. 29.
The lower of your two attacks is 21. That hits the wyvern. The lower of your two attacks will count as your quote-unquote shove attempt against the shaman. The shaman will make an opposed check.
Real quick, before that actually went through, I have to make a con saving throw.
Give it.
And this would be half of the damage, so 13.
Correct. Okay.
Plus 5.
Oh,
so,
that's right. That's right. That's right.
Or
You're
plus 3, so 13's on the dot.
you're proficient with it. Right. Right. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oof. That was close.
So again, like I was saying,
And
the shaman needs to make a either athletics or acrobatics check, DC 21, to try and maintain his hold. He'll go with athletics. So close to throwing him off, but that will smash into the wyvern for 15 damage. It looks like.
Oh yeah, then.
Oh no, sorry, wrong
yeah,
guy. Give me yeah, rage is plus 3 more, so that's 18, and then give me a D8. All right, I'm gonna say just because he barely got through with it, he is going to, with his initiative, as you're kind of coming in with the last swing, his initiative is actually right after Jub Jub. You have a second attack, though, don't you?
I do, because I'm assuming the wyvern's still alive, right?
Yeah, sure is. Go ahead and take the second attack. We'll deal with that first.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that orc on the wyvern frightened?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So yeah, disadvantage on ability check.
Oh no, the orc who's on the axe is not frightened. He's chill. The one that's up on the wyvern, he's not.
Oh, I see. The one on the axe was the one he was trying to dislodge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He knocked the guy off.
He's trying to hit the wyvern and baseball swing the shaman away. The orog on the wyvern above you, directly above you, he's shitting and pissing himself. He doesn't want any more part of this. He's out. This is way more than he signed up for. That attack will.
Waiting?
That attack will hit. Go ahead and give me damage on the wyvern, and then I'm going to lower attack check.
So 10, 14, plus 8, 22, plus 25 more.
Okay, wyvern's bloodied, and the shaman will baseball swing. Roll me a d8.
3 8s in a row. Wow.
All right, pick a direction. Just point in a direction and tell me where he's going.
Into the tar.
Okay. So he would go about there. And he is not going to be able to dexterity saving throw out of that one. I don't think. Let me check it. Because anytime you're falling into bad terrain... no, he biffed it. Alright, he starts falling into... I mean, he slaps into the stuff and just... slowly descending into the muck. That's Jub Jub. The orc on top of the wyvern, because they got deleted, and I didn't re-add them, I guess. On top of the wyvern is going to drop off of the wyvern. And he's going to hit the ground prone, taking that much damage. And then he's going to get up in half of his speed. And then he's going to dash for the rest of his speed to get the fuck out of here. He's gone. Alright.
Watches the whole thing in like stunned silence.
Mary. Oh, sorry. Yeah, thank you. And the zombies will now be going on their initiative as well. So, the one that actually gets into range to smack at you will do just that. Swinging with claws out in the open. It's going to miss, I think. And that tells you... Okay. Done. With all of my stuff there. It'll go to Mary.
Oh boy. I guess I'll just take out the small things. First, we'll do orc.
Number 1. And let's do our slam attack. 18 hit.
Yep.
12 bludgeoning.
Still alive.
Alright, hit it again. That's a nat 1, so that means halfling luck. Roll, we'll just hit slam it again. 22.
That'll hit.
20 bludgeoning.
Alright, that'll kill it. Hold on a second. As you hit
Alright.
this massive pustulent thing, it pops with kind of like a sound, but you watch as the miasma from the town appears to exit out of it, it having been filled with that mess. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You have a D10 if you want.
And that would be plus 14.
Using,
And
that'll succeed.
okay.
So you'll be taking 7 points of poison damage unless you're immune to it.
I'm immune to it.
All right. You are the perfect one to murder these things. So that's it for yours. Bottom of the initiative, crossbows. First target here. Second target here. This is made at disadvantage. And then this one will be shooting at the big one as well.
So should I roll?
Whoever, I don't care.
3 times?
Yep. First one will hit the big one. Second one will hit the corpse, and the last one will not hit the big one.
Wow.
All right, so go ahead and give me damage. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. Corvax.
I'm scared. I'm scared of this thing. I don't want to see it. So I'm gonna hide behind the obelisk, 30 feet below the wyvern, because if I don't see it, it's not there.
Okay.
Logic.
Are you doing anything else with your turn or no?
Yeah. I
It's a save, right?
bonus action, summon my shade 15 feet above my head, and then I'm gonna move it 15 feet so it's near the wyvern, and then I'll attack the wyvern with the shade.
Go ahead.
20.
Wyvern hit.
Is Tully adjacent to the wyvern? Is she in range?
No, she's above it.
Okay, too far then. For sneak attack. And one more strike.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yes.
If you're frightened, you get to save.
Oh yeah, and then I can try to not be scared. If I don't see it, it's probably gone.
No. Sorry. That second attack missed. I forgot. Even though these attacks are coming from your echo, they still count as you making them. So that 20 or that 11 will miss.
Okay, why is it a disadvantage?
Because you're frightened. All attacks have disadvantage while you're frightened.
But I thought it's only while I see the source of my fear.
I'll double check. Frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while... Oh yeah, I guess that's correct. Huh. Do you see from the Echo Knight's position?
No, unless I'm using the avatar form.
Okay. I'll allow it then. Well cheated. Okay.
Like I said, if I don't see it, it's not real.
That's fair. I guess. You must be placing your face against the obelisk, though, and putting your hands inside.
Oh, I'm literally, I got my hands in my knees, or my head in my knees, and like, it's okay, I'm at home, I'm in the realm of shadows, it's not here.
Alright, that's fine. Give me that wisdom saving throw.
22.
That'll be a success.
I think it's gone.
Alright, Minris.
Minras is going to come over here. I'm going to use Riposte Strike, and as I lay into this monstrosity, I say in Draconic, a precious life was spent to bring you here. You will die today.
Roar. Go.
And then with
I was trying to think of something.
Dragon Tooth Dagger,
Hits.
the 24 hit.
Yeah.
So that is 18 plus 12 for psychic damage, and then an extra D4 from the chakram, and then I'm gonna make an offhand chakram attack.
Yeah. Because he can use chakrams as regular daggers. Alright.
So that is a 25 for the offhand attack.
Is it magical?
The chakram is not.
Okay, so it wouldn't do any damage.
Yeah, I mean, I just my chakram is just doing 1 damage every time I hit something with it.
Well, it didn't do any. So.
I mean, yeah. So that was a total of 27 damage on the first attack, and 0 on the second one.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was my whole turn. So that's it.
Alright. Tully.
Yeah, Tully's frightened. She's going to take the disengage action and fly away. Yeah. 10, 15, 20, 25,
Make a wisdom saving throw.
35. Yeah, make a wisdom saving.
Oh, you're not within 30 feet.
You are still scared. And you already used your half
Yeah.
luck. I don't think it gives you extra uses, does it?
No, it just says
Oh,
that I
right.
can use it as a reaction,
It's all
and
it-
then I can't use it on my turn.
Got it.
I'm
And
not
he's far
going to. I'm not going to waste my sustainability on that. Yeah, I'm still frightened. Yeah.
It'll go to it. It moves so that its body starts encompassing the obelisk and taking
Dude.
it into itself.
Do I get a attack of opportunity?
Yeah. Are your weapons magical?
Yep. I don't think a 15 hits though.
No, certainly not. So it starts taking the obelisk into itself. Minros and Corfax, I need the two of you to make either strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics checks.
I do a flip.
You can back away from it if you'd like.
I will.
5 feet.
Let's go right there. So I confuse myself.
Minros, same for you.
What am I doing?
Make it either dexterity acrobatics to avoid it or strength athletics to stop it from moving. It is moving into the space on the obelisk. Okay. You will fail. So you are currently grappled by it. Parts of its body start kind of twisting onto you. You can feel...
Does that count as an attack?
No. No, it's similar to gelatinous cube. It's also similar to the shove attack. In that
Well, okay.
it's not an
I mean,
attack.
Right, so it won't provoke opportunity attack from Rippos, right?
No.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you are currently captured by it. It's grappled as the trait that you are the condition that you will have. And if you do not free yourself from the grapple, it does look like it's churning you into itself. So it's moving you into its body more. It will make an attack. It'll make 2 attacks. One with its tail, swinging at the earth elemental. 29 to hit. 19 bludgeoning damage. Constitution saving throw, DC will be 10.
Magical bludgeoning?
Everything coming from this creature is magic.
You said that. I apologize.
No worries.
Okay.
Good on Jub Jub.
You're good. And then you said 15 damage, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, minus 15.
Alright. In between its 2 attacks, I'm going to use my bonus action to disgorge. It throws up another body. It looks exactly like the shaman's. It spits it out near the crossbow. Alright. And then its second attack will be a bite attack against Corfax. 26 to hit.
Ow.
Take 28 piercing damage. And make a... Oh, sorry, you are grappled. You are... As long as you are in this grapple, you are also restrained. And you are in its mouth. So it does not seem it can throw up more zombies or whatever it's doing there if you're in its mouth. Alright. Roll into check. Alright, we're good. And that's it for its turn. In between its turn and Jub's turn, I'm going to go ahead and slap the Earth Elemental with another Tail Strike using my legendary action. 28 to hit.
Yep.
25 bludgeoning.
Alright. We're good on Jub. 25 bludgeoning.
Jub remains massive. Biomass, fun. It's too bad Chris Edwards isn't here to experience it.
I know.
I'm done. Okay, go.
Jub's turn.
Yeah, it's Jub's turn.
The wyvern he was crumping looks pretty messed up, right?
Oh yeah, fucked up.
Yeah. Let's get rid of it. Let's just poke one thing at a time. Reckless, devastating, strike.
Okay.
27.
Hits.
So that's 24 more damage. Still standing.
Kind of wails it. Hold on. Oops, I picked up the crossbow, not the the thing. Smashes it down hard into the tar.
Nice. He'll take a step forward, and he's gonna swing at this wyvern.
The ballista is technically blocking terrain, so down one. And you're also inside of the dragon's space as well. So.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, we're big. We got those round corners. It's weird. Yeah, I know.
No, so big. Well, I've reach anyway. So
everything is massive here. All right, second attack, Wyvern.
Reckless, devastating. 26 to hit.
Yeah. Give me that total.
9, 15, 16, 19.
Okay. Roll me a d8. Okay. I need Corfax to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm in its mouth. How do I do that?
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Forget it. So your echo, I guess it lands and the echo just kind of shifts on top of it. That's fine. Sorry, he just batted a wyvern down, and the way I was looking at it, yeah, no, it's not hitting the wyvern into its mouth. You're good.
Like trying to hold this thing's mouth open, there's a wyvern coming.
Jub's done.
Yeah,
And that's turn 5 for him. So he's got 5 left on the rage. All right. Actually, no, sorry, that's turn 6 for him. Right, because this is turn 2 of there being a dragon, and dragon came on 5. And he would have 1 less than the turn counter marker. Got it. Okay, so the orcs are all done. We don't have any more of those around.
You got Pustule Boys.
Yeah, we do. That's right. So they will go on 14 after Jub. This one moves here. This one stays here. They take hold of the arcane crossbows and basically seem to kind of fumble with them. But ultimately, after a fashion, you note that they change color.
As do anything with them?
A crossbow bolt goes firing off into the random. Alright.
Put that map to work.
This zombie is going to attack the one that looks like the shaman. It's going to attack the Mary. And that was out in the open, but whatever. Yeah, it missed.
Cool.
And then the one that was disgorged on the other side will... nope. Let's do it right. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like it's heading around Jub. Okay. That's it for the zombie orc turn. Mary?
Two questions. One, Does it look like if I tried to, I could potentially pull Minrus free from the dragon amalgamation? If he's now trapped within.
If you want to grapple Minrest, you can, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that to try and save him, and I'll eat the attack of opportunity.
It can't take
You're
reaction.
within range.
Alright, and then I'm going to attempt to grapple Minrus.
Okay.
Do I have any skills for that?
Strength
I don't have
athletics.
Oh, I do have athletics. Hey, I'm a sailor. Alright, so this will be +3. 25.
Yep, that's successful.
Alright, so I pull him out from within thing.
You can put him adjacent to any space adjacent to you.
I'll put him up here so he can try to maybe...
Kind of a sickening plop sound as he kind of gets pulled free from the dragon mess. Where his, like, where he was, it's almost like you were pulling something out of, like, dough or, like, Play-Doh. It seems like there's a Minrus lower half shaped cavity in the mess, which then starts filling with spines and, like, spear-like scales where he was. Like, that was probably what he had in store for the future. But yeah, Minrus, you can be anywhere adjacent to the elemental, but not in my dragon anymore.
Alright, and then with the rest of my move... Oh, darn, I can't quite... I'm gonna burrow, and I guess I'll stay burrowed for now, but I'll be burrowed in the ground over here.
Okay. On one, you inside of the mouth, kind of looking down into it, you can see that as it's taken over the obelisk and has basically obscured it from sight, inside of its gullet, where you would kind of expect to see more just doom and dismay, you can see the top of the obelisk, and it seems to be sparking with electricity and kind of running up the inside of its mouth. Corfax, you are still in its mouth. You are technically restrained at this point, in addition to the grappled condition, which is just super grappled. What would you like to do? It's your action to try and break out of it. Or
I gotta use my bonus action to use my blessing of Imrider and dissolve into mist and teleport away.
Smart.
Yeah, because that looks just like horrible. I'll just teleport over here.
Okay.
Now let's lay waste to this thing. I'll unleash my incarnation, so I'll take 2 attacks and it'll take 1.
Mm-hmm.
As discussed.
Bring the pain.
26
Hit.
and 17.
Miss.
1 from the shadow and 18.
Miss.
Unfortunate. Okay, 1 hit.
Give me.
11. And so 20.
31.
Yeah, 31.
Wait, is this the ability that you can use that lets you take that extra attack action?
No. He made his 2 attacks for extra attack, and then he used the avatar for the 1 additional attack. Yeah. And
so
then
if he were to action search, you would get 3 more attacks?
no, he'd get 2 more attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every time I take the attack action, I will because I'd be taking the attack action a second time, right?
Yeah, but you'd have to use another charge of your avatar feature.
Right. Right.
You could technically get 3 more attacks. It would just cost you another one of your 4 or 3.
3.
So yeah.
We'll save it. We'll be when this thing's looking a little more bloodied. We'll be dramatic and do it then.
So you're done.
I'm done.
Okay. Minrus.
Okay, should I try to capture one of those crossbows or just lay into the dragon?
Capturing things isn't a bad idea because then they just do auto shots at the dragon and hopefully do damage. Otherwise,
I'm
they're
sorry.
shooting at us.
We skipped that. Go ahead and give me 3, or 1 attack. 1 attack. Because I stole your other 2. And I think I only have... Because you weren't standing there before. Yeah. I only had 1. I only had Minrus in range. So go ahead and... you missed. Actually, you hit my zombie. And does an 18 hit Minris?
Yeah. I'm gonna use my reaction to have that.
So 7 for you. And then that would have hit my zombie, the 9. So go ahead, not my zombie, my corpulent orc. Go ahead and give me damage on that. That'll pop it. You are beneath it though, so you don't take the poison effect. Not like you would. You're an earth elemental.
No, it pops. It doesn't leave like a cloud or anything behind, right?
No, it's just a quick, and then it's done. Yep. Okay. Cool. I think we are where we're supposed to be, which would be Minris acting. Sorry for that. Yeah.
Let me see. So elemental's underground, so I can just walk right over him.
Yeah, if you'd like.
Okay, let me see here. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I'm going to use Death Strike. So basically, I'm going to use my action to attack with the crossbow. Death Strike, I'm going to move 10 feet first. I'm going to bring the crossbow with me.
So it'll be 5 feet instead.
Yeah, I still have like more movement. So
Sure.
basically, I get into here. I'll have the crossbow here, and then I'm going to shoot the crossbow at this guy.
Okay. Take the shot. Hit.
Okay.
It's dead. It can't not live.
Okay. And then,
It pops as well.
It pops. Okay, so I got my bonus action. I don't imagine I can like try to hide behind these things.
They are blocking terrain.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'll bonus action hide. Not that I really. Okay, my turn.
All right. Tully,
So I'm frightened, so I can't get any closer to the dragon, right?
you are, yeah, correct. You don't have to run away from it, but that's where you're stuck.
Okay.
I could get to that other crossbow.
I could, but I can't get closer to it.
Yeah, the crossbow's closer than Tully is right now.
So I could fire my own light crossbow at the zombie.
Sure. And it looks just like the shaman, by the way.
Where is Chloe? I don't see her on the map. Oh, there she is.
South.
She's way down here.
He's just flying around.
I've
Solid.
been flying the whole time.
Solid hit.
So I'm looking forward to, yeah.
All right. Anything else from Tully?
Well, I get to make the save, hopefully.
Correct. Wisdom saving throw.
Let's give that a go. And
Failure.
I'm going to use, does it fail?
That's a fail.
I'm going to use the Saint on it, which is my special ability.
Right. Roll d20 and add it. No, sorry. When another creature.
Oh shit, I can't do it myself?
No.
Ah. Alright, I can't
when
do that.
something on themselves.
Yeah.
But I want to though. Okay, so I'm still frightened.
Fair. Okay. It'll go to it. On its initiative, the Dragon Curse will stare directly into, and by stare I mean move its mouth directly towards Jub. And as it does so, you see lightning kind of flare out of its mouth, and a beam of lightning just darts right through Jub. Jub needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
No, not Jub. Now would be a good time for the Saint. You know what I'm saying?
He's going to take 75 points of lightning damage, which will
Can
be.
I use it now?
Which will be. Yeah, you could.
Yeah, so we're gonna give it to him now.
Okay, so roll a d20. I'm not letting you use the same one.
Do I get to roll it?
Yeah, cheater.
Oh fuck.
Still a failure. So 75 points of lightning damage. Half would be 37, right? 37 damage to him, to the chest.
75 points of lightning damage.
Halved would be 37. Yep. That's its breath weapon. And then, yeah, it'll end its turn. In between its turn and Jub's, it's going to slap Jub with the tail.
Take this opportunity to thank you for letting us use Jub, because
Yeah.
he wasn't here.
Crit.
Why?
Jub will be taking 55 points of damage. Half would be 27.
Oh my gosh.
So sick. So sick.
All right.
He's
Now
starting to buckle.
it's
I start
Jub.
acting. Oh. It's just making him madder. So mad. Reckless devastation.
Gimme.
29 to...
Hits. How much damage is that?
Looks like 12, 14, 17, 18. The first attack. And then...
Pause. As a reaction to losing half of its total hit points, you watch as the head kind of splinters out, and all of the chest portions start becoming like dragon heads. They all appear to be blue worm heads that are kind of emanating out of the mass, and all of them will now shoot a lightning breath weapon. Everybody within 90 feet of the creature, and that includes my guy. Oh, they're all dead. The zombies are immune. I need dexterity saving throws.
Even me underground?
I'll give you advantage on the saving throw.
Alright.
This is technically an orb effect.
Okay.
I'm going to use my ring of evasion.
Okay.
I'm gonna use evasion as well, so if I pass it, it makes it.
No, I have
And
ring of evasion.
I'm just really sad.
So I got a 19.
So that'll save. I think Corfax is getting it. Tully is... Ring of Evasion says what?
Here you go.
Thank you. You can use your reaction to succeed instead of fail. Okay, so then you are success, so you'll be taking half. Alright. And that's your reaction.
Yep.
Okay,
So,
so...
how much is half?
Whoops, I didn't do Jub.
So
Sorry.
it's going to be 60 for anybody who failed it and didn't half it, and it'll be 30 for anybody who failed and halved it. And then if you have evasion and you've made your saving throw, then you're taking none, which would be Minris.
Sick.
Jub
Alright.
saved, but even taking 30, he's still down.
Okay.
And 30 plus 13 plus 3 is 16, which is more than half, so Jub, though down, is still huge.
Yeah. And are you still an elemental?
Yeah, I still got health.
Because that was going to be really interesting if you had lost elemental wild shape in the ground.
I know.
Buried alive!
Great, now you must lie in it.
Jub is in the dying state, so go ahead and give me a death saving throw. Okay. It'll go to the orcs, which is the zombies' turn. The zombie here will move up. It's kind of moving a bit faster than before because it's emanating lightning from it. It will shoot the crossbow at random. It doesn't matter. It's just doing it for this. And then this one, Jub being down, will run across Jub and do the same with this. And as a bonus, okay, that was its reaction. So that's it. It's done. So it's Mary.
Can't get there. Shoot. Okay, yeah. I'm going to move.
You're doing really great. You got it on the ropes, by the way. So don't overthink too much. You're doing strong.
We gotta save Bubba. I mean, Jub.
All right. You know
I
what?
got him. I got him. Don't worry.
I'm just gonna move in and try to attack the thing then,
Okay.
and I'm gonna let Minris deal with the crossbows,
Cool.
or other people at least. And pull up the Earth Elemental. Let's do a slam attack. Oh gosh. 10 does not hit, correct?
No. That
11
is
does
11.
not hit.
Good rolls on the back end, though. All right.
I
On
know. If only I had
initiative 1,
advantage.
the crossbows will fire. Crossbow number 1 will fire at the Echo Knight.
Oh,
That'll
there's a dog closer to it.
not that one. But you're right. That one will be shooting at the dog. That one will be shooting at Minris, and that one will be shooting at the Echo Knight. So first attack, critical fail on the dog. What's up, Chad?
Does it matter if I'm hidden?
Yeah, no, it doesn't. The magic turret will be shooting at you, but it'll be shooting with disadvantage because you're adjacent to it. So that is a true fact. It's a big whiff anyway on that one, and then the Echo Knight, 19 to hit.
Yep, it pops into the smoke.
Get it off my board. All right, and then also on initiative 1 at the end of this cycle, I don't think anyone's within 5 feet, but you watch as the tar kind of starts bubbling out, and you see tendrils kind of lash out and start dragging at the 5-foot range in towards it.
The dog is.
Oh, dog needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Jub is.
19 from the dog.
All right. Jub is, by the way, and you can see that they're basically about to lash onto him. Do you want to do anything as a free action before I grab a hold of Jub?
We gotta save Jub.
Otherwise, he's going to be taken by the tar.
What can we do as a free action?
You could drop spells you're holding concentration on.
Oh, yeah, I'll drop. If I see
Okay.
that's gonna be in danger, I'll drop.
I'm assuming as
Drop.
far away from that thing as possible, right? Yeah.
Yes, I bottom left square.
All right. Cool. The dog's dexterity saving throw was fucking boss. Yep. That thing is just living. Okay, that is apparently the party mascot. I'm letting that thing be immortal now. Corfax, it's your initiative.
The Mastiff is it now immortalized?
Yes. Don't forget you have your potions, and by the way, it is rapid drinker for this. I think I mentioned it last session, but nobody had potions.
What? Right, what's that do?
You can drink as a bonus action instead of as an action.
Well, let's do that. What kind of potions did we have? Did Mary give us?
I think everyone got one
So-
regular potion of healing, but
Yeah, unfortunately, Jub got the superior one.
Yeah.
So now, is your healing potion also giant size? And does that mean it now heals more?
No. No, because these small.
You want to cork off and just like have a huge puddle of filling?
I like your thoughts. But
Alright, so
the magic potency
how
remains
much
the
is a
same.
potion of healing?
2d4 plus 2.
Is it 2d4? It's not even that much.
Superior, I think, is what? 8d4 plus 8?
Superior is 8d4 plus whatever 2 times 8 is. 16, I think.
Oh, 16. Nice.
Yeah.
I'll second wind. I think it'll be a bit better than a healing potion at
Okay.
this level.
Well, you can do both if you want to second wind and then drink as an action.
That's true. Might be a good idea. Then good action surge.
To get your attacks in this turn.
Yeah, because we gotta bring her down, boys. Yeah, let's do the healing first.
Okay.
So, oh wow. Oof.
That's not good. Drinking the potion?
Yeah, for sure. So 2d4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 2.
That's a bit better. Still not the best.
17 back. Alright. And then action surge?
Action surge, and I'll make 2 attacks.
Go with it. What do we got? That'll hit. That'll miss. Give me that damage. Ooh. Ooh, it's not very good. Ooh, that's a little better. Oh, that's what we wanted. Solid
Yeah.
cut. As the dragon heads kind of form and you kind of bring out your blade, you lash one of them off. It hits the ground near you, and you can see it start to kind of just dissipate into tar. It doesn't seem to be thick enough to matter, and it seems to kind of solidify very quickly. So it's almost like asphalt at this point. All right.
That's it.
That's it. Minrus.
I'm gonna grab this crossbow. I'm gonna move it over here. I'm gonna shoot it at the dragon, and then I'm gonna move it again.
Okay.
So that's against the dragon.
Whew.
That'll work. 9, 12.
Sneak attack on that, do I?
Yeah, I'll allow it because it's basically just a crossbow. Shit. All right, so you kind of snipe to the side, moving away from the zombies. You see Corfax kind of lash one of the heads off, and you kind of go, huh. Take the magical crossbow and aim for a second as it seems to be turning its attention towards the earth elemental, and you get this perfect shot directly at the neck underneath the mass head, the biggest head, and launch it. The bolt goes flying straight into the neck, and as it hits, you hear a loud clang as if it were hitting against stone, and you watch as the whole body starts to just suddenly start falling downwards and basically splashing onto the ground and then kind of solidifying in state as just like this sculpture made out of like tar, just sitting there.
With the obelisk embedded in it.
The obelisk standing in the center of it, yeah, and it just spilled out around the sides of it.
Okay. Well, what I was going to do with the rest of my turn was I was going to move the crossbow here, and I was going to stand here. So
It's okay. The zombies will start dropping down as well very shortly after, once its the spawn sire dies. But yeah, you watch as the dragon, the source of Tully's fear, just splashes out onto the ground. And the other thing you notice is when it does start to kind of fall apart and the obelisk is kind of sitting there, you see a large crack center down the side of the obelisk, and it breaks apart. And that is that. Solid defeat. Something smashing around outside. But yeah, I think that's it for the stream. I'm going to do experience / other rewards off camera. Thanks for watching. And by the way, Chris, you're not getting any because you weren't here. Okay? You jerk. You're mean. And I don't like you right now. But I hope you watch it, and I hope you enjoy it. Jub, the almost dead. Alright. Thanks for watching.